Hey guys, welcome back to ADP Art Creations. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, I know. I just decided to go live tonight, but I'm still gonna go live this weekend. ADP had a lot of things to do and a lot of things to work on, but I gotta tell you, God is good. So tonight, we're just going to go at it. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about the NFL, the WNBA, the NBA, the ACC, who you got. So it doesn't matter who you got, you can talk about it. Let's tap into it. Okay, guys, so tonight, let me pull up something. Okay, so first, I want to talk about some rookies. And the reason why I want to talk about some NFL rookies is because it's the same thing, just like it is for the WNBA for me, and NBA, whatever sport. When it comes to rookies, that we got to be able to give them grace. At least up until now, the third year, you'll start to see them flourish more. You'll start to see them work on, what I'm saying, more things. But what we can't do is, and I'm not saying we do it, but I'm just saying as a whole in general, like we can't what I'm saying, we can't just expect them to hurry up and do the things that we want them to do the way that we want them to do it, right? And I know that we're fans, I know we love our players, you know, and all that great stuff. But at the end of the day, we still have to give them grace. The same way we want grace, we're gonna have to give them grace, right? So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off talking about my boy, of course, JD5, Jaden Daniels first. I know that this particular year has been hard for Jaden. Um, for his second year, and having injuries, dealing, you know, with our team. We just had a lot of injuries, guys. I ain't trying to make no excuse or nothing like that. And when you have a lot of injuries, it's hard to be able to like gauge the way your player is playing or whatever. And for me, when it comes to JD5, for his second year, he's had a tough time, not because he can't play, not because he's not a dog, not because, hey Donna, not because we don't know who he is. It's just that his team faced a lot of injuries. He faced a lot of injuries. Hey Miss D girl, you welcome to come up, Miss D. You want to? But yeah. So I'm gonna just I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna like list some of his accomplishments. Hey Jacob, yeah, let me drop the link. I'm gonna list some of his accomplishments, and guys, guess what? You're not gonna believe this. You're just not. Guess who I'm actually gonna talk about tonight? I'm glad you did come in here, Jacob. Let me copy the link. I'm even gonna talk about Gummy Bear Caleb Williams. I got to call him that because that's my special name for Caleb. Hold on, guys. I don't know what I just did. Okay, let me do Command C. Okay. Hey, Robert Jones. Okay. I think it's coming. Okay, yeah. So Jacob, Miss D, if you guys want to come up, you can. Okay, so we're gonna start with JD5, and I'm seeing it. And sometimes, I talk about sports, and I can be hard on them a little bit, but when other people try to talk about my JD5, I don't be liking that, you know. But let's talk about his. Did I add you, Jacob? Hey, Jacob.
Hello, ADP. How are you?
I'm good. ADP had some little test storms and everything and all that good stuff, but I'm back. So tonight we're just gonna talk about. You can talk about from the NFL, WNBA, NBA, ACC, whichever one you choose to.
Okay.
But I wanted to start off. Hey, Miss D.
Hey, I ain't gonna be able to this long. I just came to say hi, but yeah, I'll be I ain't seen
You
you in a
gotta work.
while.
You
I
gotta
like
work,
seen
Miss
you in a
D.
while. No, I'm a little sleepy. I've been doing these lives. I can't stay up like I used to.
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
me and Miss
because
D
like
were just on a live.
oh,
Yeah,
y'all was just on the live, you and Miss D
we was
Yeah,
watching the Notre Dame
with
beat
Keisha.
USC
no,
Yeah, I missed that
with
one
Juju,
because
and then UConn almost lost to a young Michigan team.
no way. Yeah,
yeah,
I saw it and I caught it late because we just had so much going on, guys. I promise you. So, oh, Miss D, I have my iPhone next week because I thought I had an upgrade thing or whatever, but I don't. So you got to pay full price. But
Oh yeah, I was like, what happened to ADP? I
yeah,
text you
I
say, are you
can't do the
okay?
group chat, guys. I can't do none of that kind of stuff. And I'm not, somebody's paying for it for me. So you know
with
how
good
that
RC.
but I'm just saying, yeah, because I was like, I can't text anybody, you know what I'm saying? I did something on TikTok. I'm like, I hope Miss D see it, It's crazy. It's crazy work. But that's not the Job test I just went through. But just know it's all good now. So we'll be back on track. And I'll do it a little bit earlier. Now I'm, kind of a little flexible, guys, but we'll see how it works out. Um, but no, I missed it, Miss D, because we were running, 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 running. And then I had my dad here from Maryland last week. So, oh my gosh. So, we just had a lot of stuff. But yeah, so I missed that game, but we can talk about that too. I
Miss
wanted to talk
ADP,
about
I'm
the
gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna talk about stuff because I'm gonna clown you for clowning me for almost losing last game when we won. So I'm gonna clown you for that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jacob. Did you heat your formula up today? Like
I got
really?
my water bottle. I got my water bottle.
Ugh. Okay, so the rookies we're gonna talk about, I have three, and I gotta do JD 5 first. I got JD 5, I got Bryce Young, and I got Caleb Williams. And the reason why I
My
chose
goat.
these particular, I know it's more, but I chose these three is because what I'm noticing, not just in the NFL, it's around all sports where it comes to the rookies, and we expect them to be top tier in their first 2 years, and that's not being fair to them. Not saying we are over here doing it, but there's a difference in critiquing your players and seeing what they can do better, and just playing out, just criticizing and just talking about them like no tomorrow. Because I've heard people talk about JD 5. I heard people talk about Caleb Williams. I heard how they put their mouth on Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? Within his first year, they were already. This is the same thing they did to Jalen Hurts. Their first year, they are so hard on these NFL rookies. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody got the right surroundings around them. You know what I'm saying, to keep uplifting them up when they face adversity and storms and stuff like that. So the NFL got to figure out something with that, because whatever they got in place is not working. Or whatever. But yeah, they were really hard on Bryce Young. They were ready to get rid of him, and then he started, what I'm saying, he got his second chance and he started doing better. JD 5, we just got a lot of injuries. Is there any excuse? No, but when you have a lot of injuries, how can you know what I'm saying, play? You injured and you got teammates injured. It's kind of hard to, what I'm saying, play like you usually play. And look, when we had a substitute quarterback, what happened? We lost. We lost, guys. 3 points, 13 to
AD,
16. You know what I'm
ADP,
saying?
ADP. I have a question about that Miami Dol. I didn't see it because it was early in the morning. Can you tell me what happened in that Dolphins the Commanders game? Like why they lost? Like I said, it was too early in the morning for me to check that game.
I bet you I didn't. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that game. My dad watched it. He was here. He watched it, but just to hear him talk, oh my gosh!
How did you
What
know about
happened was, what happened, Jacob, was that the quarterback for my Washington Commanders threw an interception, and that's how they won that game.
that?
And it was only like a 3 point, what I'm saying, difference. I mean, it happens. I ain't gonna be too hard on him because he filling in, but I guess when it's your time, you want to be ready. I don't know. I don't know, Jacob. But I'm going to talk about a little bit of yeah, cool water. Yeah, he did that on Sunday. It was a real early game. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what my dad was saying happened when he was talking to the TV. He like 70 years old. That's what he said, guys. I just know, and then I seen it where we had lost by 3 points. So I missed that one. But I'm just gonna talk a little bit about JD5 accomplishments, and then not too much on it because I already did a video on him. And then I'm gonna get into Bryce Young has a story too. I did do a video on Bryce, just a little bit or whatever and stuff. But just to hear his story, guys, if you haven't heard about Bryce Young, if you haven't heard his story, you need to go back and check him out too, because he didn't even know he was going to be playing NFL. He had other plans. It was just like a sport to him. But when he got the opportunity, what I'm saying, he took it, and he didn't give up. But they were throwing all kind of darts at Bryce Young. One, talking mad stuff about him, and wanted him. They wanted to trade him, get rid of him, and that's what happened. It wound up being a U-turn, and Bryce wound up shining. That's what I talk about with rookies. Get him a chance. Don't dog them out that first year. You know what I'm saying? Give them a chance first, at least the first 2 years. That way, in year three, we can kind of see what they're working with. But the first year the rookies come in, a lot of people be ready to attack and get rid of that quarterback, and I don't think that's fair. Caleb Williams, everybody popping off at the mouth. You know how I feel about Gum and Caleb Williams. The only thing I say with Caleb is that um and this is real talk, Jacob. I'm gonna go through his accomplishments too. Um, he's getting by with he's getting by, and y'all winning these games, but he can do better.
Yeah,
Put it
I
like,
can agree. I can agree.
and also, I cannot believe who is in his surroundings, because when he gets overwhelmed, when he get heated, or things don't go his way, or whatever, they gotta figure out. They talking in those helmets. They gotta figure out a way to keep him calm, because sometimes you can't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't help it. But if you got the right person or the right people seeing it, it will make that game flow so much better with Caleb. And it might be, what I'm saying, out of frustrations of him wanting to win or do certain things in the game.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
okay, Miss D. So you know what I'm saying, Jacob, it might be that too. But I'm gonna let you touch on that too. I'm gonna talk about
JD5.
JD5 first, and then we can tap into Caleb, and then we'll do Bryce Young. And
All
then
right.
we'll talk about, ACC. We'll talk about all that too. But okay, so JD5 for we just gonna talk about what he did coming in for the 2024 NFL season, what he did. And it's not so much for this year. He hasn't done but so much because his injuries and stuff like that, but he's still my favorite. So okay, so he get into this is his rookie year. JD Daniels has a standout rookie year, winning offensive rookie of the year and setting multiple NFL rookie records. His accomplishments included leading the Commanders to a 12-5 record, becoming the first rookie quarterback to achieve 3,500 plus passing yards and 750 plus rushing yards in a season, setting records for rookie completion percentage and points per game. He also broke the rookie quarterback rushing yards record with 891 yards. Right? So I know some people trying to count JD5 out, or whatever, this year, but don't. You know what I'm saying? We can't help it. Sometimes in life we deal with these injuries, or we deal with stuff that come our way, and we just got to deal with it. Do I think JD5 gonna come back and he gonna tear some stuff up? Yes, I do, because he has it. He has it in him. And also, the coach and the whole organization, they got to protect JD5. JD5 ain't but so big, you know what I'm saying? JD5 ain't talking about your weight or nothing like that. Don't come at me now, you know. But I'm just saying he's not so big, but you also gotta do the plays the right way so that he doesn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have to say about JD5. And I just don't want, and I know I'm so soft with this. I just don't want their feelings to be hurt and them have no options, because sometimes when the lights are out and nobody's around, you have no idea what these players are going through. And I just don't want to see another episode of somebody feeling like, what I'm saying, they don't want to be here anymore. And we have the social media and we have the outlets to speak up for them and encourage them. Yes, you got to let them know when they acting up, they not playing right. But that's a difference. There's a difference in criticizing them, and there's a difference in throwing them to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that with JD5. Okay, Jacob, let's get into Caleb Williams. Okay, so for um for Caleb Williams in his 2025 NFL season, Caleb Williams has achieved several milestones for the Chicago Gummy Bears, including
Hey, ADP, you should have got a bro called for this one.
Jacob, I had to do it. But okay, so Caleb Williams has achieved several milestones for the Chicago Gummy Bears, including breaking the franchise and NFL rookie record for consecutive passes without an interception, 353. Becoming the first Bear rookie to surpass 3,000 passing yards in a season, and being named the only quarterback with four or more touchdowns and zero turnovers in the 2 minute drill this season. The Bears are 5-1 in one score games, and Williams' leadership has been crucial to their success. Now let's talk about. I'm just gonna tap into Caleb a little bit more, and I'll probably do a video on Caleb too. But I have not talked about his accomplishments, because what happened with Caleb, I can joke with Jacob and Bro Claude about Caleb and stuff like that, but I see the hate, guys. I hear the hate across the sports centers, on the socials, and I'm like, come on, man, like this is just his second year. I see what's going on. It's up to their organization to see what's going on, because I'm quite sure if they put the right people in place for Caleb gonna be just fine. Okay, so his interception record. He broke the Bears franchise record. We already talked about that. His rookie yardage milestone was 3,000 passing yards in the season. Clutch performance is the only quarterback with four or more touchdowns and zero turnovers in the 2 minute drill this season. We talked about that. Team success, we know they 5-1 record, one score games. Rookie performance, this is his rookie. We're talking about his rookie performance right now. He became the first number one overall pick in the common draft era to win four of his first six starts. Game high, had one of his best games of the season in week 6, rushing for 56 yards and tallying four passing touchdowns, making him the fourth rookie in NFL history to achieve that stat line in a single game. And improvement in the pocket. He has shown increase in comfort and confidence in the pocket, or whatever. So, does he have more things he can do? Yes, he does. Can he do them? Yes, he
Yeah.
can. But I'm getting ready to let Jacob touch on Caleb Williams, because that is him and Bro Claude's
Yeah.
family right there. They don't play about Gummy Bear Caleb and stuff like that. And Caleb Williams, I'll tell you later. If we ever meet, I'll tell you why they got me calling you Gummy Bear Caleb. But it's
That's
not it's not nothing bad or anything like that.
no.
But
We all
but
family over here. We all cool. We all family over here. We good. It's nothing personal.
So Jacob, let everybody know, like, far as Caleb Williams, for you being a dedicated fan with the Chicago Gummy Bears, um, with the Chicago Bears, um, do you think that the criticism that Caleb Williams is getting is fair? I'm not talking about, like, what I'm saying, you guys saying, come on, you know his skills. So as fans, you know his skills as a quarterback, and stuff like that. But do you think that they're not giving him a fair enough chance in his first 2 years? And if
Um,
so, what do you think would change that?
um, well, there's two type of criticism because yes, they talk about his skills. He's obviously improved on that. People are talking about his completion percentage. I'm not going to fully look at that because I think the last few games everybody was dropping passes from Caleb, like which obviously is going to hurt his
Mm-hmm.
percentage.
Mm-hmm.
And the criticism that it's kind of weird because there's two type of criticism, like I just said a few seconds ago. It's one about his play. He's obviously improving in that. He's like arguably the clutchest QB stats wise in the NFL because, like you said a few seconds ago, ADP they were 5-1 in close games, correct?
Yes.
So yeah, so Caleb had like 5 game winning drives, including one against your Commanders. Sorry about that, ADP. Um, um, and the other criticism that doesn't make sense is that they're saying like, oh, he sucks because he painted nails or he had like lip gloss or whatever. That had nothing to do with football really. They're just trying to be weird. They're just trying to be weird. So that criticism never made sense to me because it's like we're you're not talking about the hit play on football. You're just talking about outside of football. So what? Who cares? He's playing. He's playing football. He's playing good football. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I think right when that's what when you have to know who your real fans are and who your true fans are and who your fans are just bench watching and stuff like that. I yeah, clearly that has nothing to do with the way he plays the game or whatever. You know, whatever he chooses to do in his life, that's him making those choices. The same way we make choices whenever whatever we want to do in our life. I don't think that should be. I know people are going to continue to talk about it, but far as him being on the field, you're right. That has nothing to do with the way that he's carrying his game and the way that he plays. The thing with Caleb Williams, and I'm gonna say this again, is that I feel from watching him just his whole from last year, um, to this year, he's really, guys, he's hard on himself more than we can see. I don't know him personally. I'm just going by what I see and the way that he plays. So when he is really hard on himself, it shows in his game. And I think that yes, he knows he can do it, but it's like something kind of like it's something missing. Um, it's something missing in there because he could play way better than what he's playing now.
Mm-hmm.
They're just getting by and they're getting those wins, but he could play much better than that. So
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, the organization has to figure out how can we get this out of Caleb. This is where it ties into, hey, this is not just my quarterback for this team. He's more than that. You become a part of this man's life. You become a part of his family because you're taking him into this organization, and you have to take care of these players. You have to know what they like, what they don't like, what sets them off on the field, and what can you do about it. But I realize that in sports is money over people. I understand that. But when you want a quarterback to be 100%, get to know them inside out first before they hit that field. And I promise you, I taught pre-K for 12 and a half years, and they were from 2, 3. Most of the time, the pre-K was like 4, 5, 6. Some of them had late birthdays or whatever and stuff like that. But when you take the time out and find out who those children are, what they like, what they don't like, the parents were surprised because I would get some of the ones that was, they had a lot going on, look, had a lot of big moments and stuff like that. But um, again, everybody don't learn the same. Everybody's not going to be the same. You have to learn your players, and that's the thing with Caleb. He's starting to do different, like a little bit better this year,
Yeah.
with different things. But can he do better than what he doing? Yes, he can, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what the Bears have to figure out, Jacob. They got to figure out what is triggering Caleb, to when he gets in those zone and he gets upset with himself. What can they do? Because you talking all that rah rah in the head, in the headphones with the plays and stuff. It could be one word, you know what I'm saying? Just like with my case, and he has autism. It could be one thing, Jacob, they can say in case to sit down or do whatever. Now, sometimes he don't want to do, he ain't gonna do. But I'm just saying, like, just different things that you can take. That's what I noticed in Caleb. That's why I say I know he can do better. I know that he can achieve better. But when he gets upset like that, the organization has to figure out a way to kind of talk him through it while got that helmet on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yes,
Yeah.
he can make play. Because we already know he can make plays, Jacob. We already know what he can do. While you talking in them headphones, you see him like that. I'm telling you, they grab a hold of that, Jacob. You will see Caleb at his best. But until they stop putting money over people and respect these players going out there risking their lives to play a game for them, you know what I'm saying? It's going to continue to be like this with the rookies coming into the NFL.
I agree with you.
So, like, do you feel like, okay, so with Caleb, his first year, second year, how do you feel about his performance?
I think he did fine. Not to the obviously not to the level of expectations that he was that they put on him when he got drafted. But I will say this: he was under, like you said earlier, put the right people around him. You were right. You were right about that. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
have. Hold on. He didn't have the correct coach, the correct coaches because he had like a horrible O line and a horrible head coach, and he didn't have a good O line. And I'm gonna add this real quick because you just brought it up a few seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the reason why I think he's frustrated, I'm not saying all of it. Part of it, I think it's because his defense isn't like his defense is giving up the lead late in games. So I think he gets frustrated. Like, I'm not supposed to be out here at this time because I gave y'all the lead earlier. Y'all are supposed to defend it. I'm not supposed to be coming out at the end of games and giving y'all the lead. Like, I think it was like for 4 straight weeks that he had to do that, and I think that's part of the frustrations and his receivers dropping the ball when it's wide open. That's probably also why he's frustrated, because it's like that's why he sometimes runs with the football, because I don't think he trusted his receivers because they're dropping like wide open passes or catchable passes. That's probably part of the reason. But other than
And
that,
let
yeah.
me and let me say another thing. When it comes to the NFL too, Jacob, and I this is how I feel, guys.
Okay.
Because I love football too. I love my WNBA and I love me some football. This is my thing. When it comes to like the different teams and stuff like that, and the people that they put around these quarterbacks. I wish they would stop saying how much they paying these quarterbacks. I wish they would stop. I wish they would stop posting an average of what these NFL players make. Let me tell you why. Do you honestly think that does not make a difference when they place together on that field? Even
It
though
does.
even though they have a job to do, guys, they do have a job to do. But when you start putting out their salaries and they start getting these endorsements and all this kind of stuff, it starts a lot of confusion. And no, they're not gonna speak out and tell you we're gonna go in the game and we're gonna play with Caleb and we're not gonna do this and we not. Of course, they're not gonna do that. It's gonna show. They're gonna do it in spats. You know what I'm saying? Too.
Mhm.
Also, too, because if you're fully aware that Caleb is your quarterback, then you need to work with him. There's no excuse for it. This is Caleb's second year with the Gummy Bears. They should know better.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
So it's some, and then again, this is what I'm saying too. If they grab a hold of Caleb and see what is triggering him, what gets him upset and stuff, Jacob, because we don't know like how he's if he have anything to say to his players, the players or whatever behind closed doors, if he feeling overwhelmed with everything and speaking out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, it shouldn't have to get to that point of him doing that. And
Mhm.
then when you address, especially guys, grown men, you know, and if they're older, they don't see it the same way. They feel like, okay, you really feeling yourself. You coming in here, you playing for our team, and you want to act like this, but you want my help.
Mhm.
So, like with these teams, they have to get it together. Whether you like the way the rookies coming in with their deals and all this kind of stuff or whatever, oh well, you still have a job to do. You still are blessed to be able to go on the field with this quarterback, not a half stepping quarterback, but he has the potential, guys. He's not no play quarterback. Now, you know, I have my moments. Ooh, Lord, I'm not glazing over no Caleb, because y'all know my JD5. Y'all already know, and I got my Russell, and you know, I like little Bryce Young because I'm seeing some stuff in him too, and you know, just different players or whatever. But I just feel like um he's I feel like Caleb is missing some things that could easily be taken care of, and you would see a greater performance. And
Mhm.
maybe it's just that if they would just listen, or just you know, listen to him, and when he do have his moments, or he feeling frustrated, because you're gonna get out there and you playing, and if they not acting right, your players are not acting right and stuff like that, you're gonna be overwhelmed. You're gonna say some stuff. You know, that's just how the game rolls. But what I did notice it in his first year, I noticed him. He has the way that he carries himself. I watched him in this one game, and I think that was against us. Oh my God, you could just see the whole like attitude, the upset, the not upset, the just being overwhelmed, and just all that stuff in his first season. Then we get into his second season, and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my second season. Let's do this thing. And then you got the team not acting right. So can we fully blame Caleb?
No.
No, I don't think so. We can't. But you know, for the fake fans and the people that don't watch the game, they got a whole lot to say. They want to get rid of Caleb. They got a whole lot to say. Oh, it's like this, Jacob. I listen, guys. I don't want, if you can't ride with me when I'm down and when I'm up, you got to go. And that's the
Mhm.
thing. They want to ride with these players when they're doing good. But the minute those players go through some changes, hey, T. Carmella, the minute these players go through some changes, they want to leave them hanging. Oh, the quarterback ain't a good quarterback no more. Okay, but didn't I just like JD5? Didn't he just do a 12-5? Didn't he just make it to the playoffs? When
Yeah.
have the Commander seen that? And I don't know when.
Since
Like,
Robert Griffin the third, I'm guessing the last time y'all made it.
and let me tell y'all something. You think I ain't see Kirk Cousins over there with the Falcons? Oh, I see that. I see that. Why they got him over there and paying him all that money, even though the quarterback is done for the year? I don't know. But when he was playing for us guys, he didn't do nothing. He ain't do nothing for us. Not like that. Not like he was trying to do for the Falcons. I just had to put that out there. But because I was watching the Falcons game. I was watching the Falcons game. They were playing against Bryce Young, and I just watched this young man how he played. And then you know me, Jacob. I got to go back and research, and I'm like, man,
Mhm.
Bryce Young got a story too. They was talking mad stuff about Bryce Young, guys. Like, I'm talking about mental. Like, you could tear a person down. Like, get rid of him his first year. And they were still talking, Jacob, they were still talking stuff this year. But then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, Bryce Young was doing good. Oh, name everybody on the bandwagon. No, no, partner. If y'all can't hang with Bryce when he up and when he down, y'all need to get to stepping, because that's not a real fan. You're gonna mess around and tear these players up doing this kind of crap. And then what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like I see, the Cowboys making sure, um, you know, that their player, that left or whatever, making sure his new child, that whenever his new child is due coming to the world set, gave his dad a job and all this kind of stuff, but nothing's going to replace that player. So when are we? And this is the thing. This has been a thing with the NFL too. This is nothing new of this type of stuff happening with rookies, with players, or whatever. So it's like, when are you gonna put your players over the money? You're not, but you're gonna have to figure out something so that this can stop and these players can play to the best of their, ability or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Jacob, I think Caleb Williams, he can do better. Am I impressed? No, Caleb. You know why, Caleb Williams, I'm not impressed? Because I know you can do better, and I know what it would take to get you there. So we're gonna see your team continue to do, Jacob. Because this is what I hate, when you guys are winning like that. You know what I'm saying? Back to back, back to back. What are they gonna do if you guys start losing the games back to back? And
Mm-hmm.
he's starting to pick up. He's starting to, build a confidence, even though, what I'm saying, the other players are not on board. What are y'all gonna do, Jacob?
Gotta figure something out.
What they gonna figure out if y'all gonna be losing these games? Because you know what I'm saying, you wanna set your players up to the best of their ability. You don't want to try to play them. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And the only way y'all gonna keep winning these games is if everybody has to be on board. They have to be a team. A team divided will fall.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that goes to y'all organization, and high up, what they plan on doing. Okay, let's tap into Bryce Young. Do you know who Bryce Young is? Caleb,
Caleb,
huh?
you said you do you know who Bryce Young is? Caleb, I got confused for a second.
Oh shoot, Jacob.
You good? You good? You good? I do that all the time, honestly.
Oh my gosh, I better get it together. I'm glad I'm just. Ooh, Lord have mercy. My bad, Jacob. He must be
I
talking
know
about
who
me.
Bryce Young is. I know who Bryce Young is. Like
Okay,
it's like his third year, fourth year in the league, something like that.
it's his second year. I know, Donna. Look, I be messing with them about Gummy Caleb Bear so bad. I done called him that. Hey, what's up? She Wilson got a little rest. She Wilson said she gonna get some rest. But okay, yeah. So yeah, Bryce Young, he played for the Carolina Panthers. Now, guys, I used to be a Carolinas fan when Cam Newton played, and before then, because I had an ex that was working with the owner at the time, that Cam was playing and stuff like that. So, you know, I was going with the Carolina Panthers then, but then, they weren't doing too much. So I was like, okay, because I'm really just a Washington Commanders fan. But I go by the quarter. If I like the quarterback, I'm gonna be watching and studying them. Now Bryce Young, he is something. Like, I'm watching that game, the Falcons game, and against Carolina. That game was good. That game was real good. And I said, look, it was in the fourth quarter, and me and Felicia, I was like, Felicia, do you think I was like, let me know in the chat, guys, do you think that was a touchdown? So I really got to start looking into the plays, because there was a fourth quarter, Jacob. It was fourth quarter, and Bryce Young threw the ball, and it was a touchdown, right? The guy made a touchdown, but they were saying that his feet was a little bit out.
Yeah,
But when they kept playing it, Jacob, his feet didn't look out to me. They played like three times, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, dude is still in. That's a touchdown. So you know what I said, guys? I said, watch this. Watch Carolina get ready to win this game. Y'all took that touchdown. They get ready to win another. They get ready to make another touchdown, and they gonna win this game. And that's exactly what they did. They won the game.
this is against Atlanta, right?
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
I saw that. I saw the ending of that.
Yeah. And so, but I watch how he played, just the way that he just throws that ball, just that little fire in his little self. He a little one too. Or
Yeah,
whatever. Just the way that he knows how to get the players the ball. It was just a great game. Overall, it was a great game. Really, I think that could the Falcons win that game if they had their quarterback. Kirk Cousins, he does when he wants to. So that's who they had to replace. Oh boy, was Kirk Cousins. Y'all already know what I said about Kirk Cousins.
Well,
So
maybe not because some of these people probably joined late, so that's probably why.
yeah, Kirk Cousins, he, I realize he a vet, and vets can still play, or whatever and stuff like
He's
that.
overrated.
But
He's
what was he
overrated.
throwing at? Well, Miss D,
Hmm.
first of all, the Falcons shouldn't have gave him all that money.
You know what? That's a second big contract. I don't know why the Falcons did that. That is stupid because Michael Penix, he's going to drive Michael Penix. So why would
Right.
you get a veteran all that money?
And then, but my thing is, Miss D, did you not see him on the Washington Commanders? I mean, what would make you? I don't
They
know, guys.
overrate
I
him.
mean, he
They
did make a
overrate him.
Pro Bowl with the Commanders.
Yeah, but
Huh?
Washington always do something silly. They
I
always do
mean, he
something
did make
silly
a
with free
Pro Bowl
agents.
with Commanders.
He didn't play. To me, he didn't play all that with the Commanders either, like that. To me. And then when I seen him over there, I said, "Oh shoot!" And then it was some drama with the quarterbacks and with him or whatever. And so, hey, to the play and stuff like
Good
that. So
choice.
you're right, Miss D. Oh, overrated, yes. And look what they doing. Everybody like, what is he throwing to? See, he know, but there's a difference. Kirk Cousins been in the game a long time. It's no excuse for Kirk Cousins. Not for a game like that, but it was really good because I got to see I really got to see one of Bryce's, to me it was one of Bryce Young's best games. Just the way he came in there, he was like, okay, y'all gonna do that. Let me get ready to come back in here and show y'all something. You know what I'm saying? It's like he didn't give up. He didn't play. He knew what he had to do and he got it done and they won the game. Even though I think I don't know what is Carolina. They should be. Are they 6-5? I think they might be 6-5, guys. Don't quote me on
Yep,
that.
they play themselves in the playoffs. Yep.
Oh, they 6-5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna talk about my team, but okay. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to it next year. I didn't see where your Lions at, Miss D. Um, but I don't think your Lions at the underdog stage, are they? Where your Lions at?
Oh, Mid
It's
D's
for
haven't
four,
even.
but I'm through with them. They'll make the playoffs, but they're not going to go win a Super Bowl with this team. Nope.
Yeah, neither is the Chiefs. My bad. I said that out
They make
loud.
the well. I don't know if the Chiefs gonna make the playoffs. We'll see. At least the Lions to do that.
I I like certain players on the Chiefs and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. It's just certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like it took for how many teams to say something to for them to get some stuff straight, which we kind of knew that there's no way. But okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's another day. Look to the place that the Commanders have the highest over age in the NFL. They need to retool and get younger prospects. Tula, let me tell you something, girl. They done paid old boy what he wanted.
Who?
Um,
Samuel? Debo?
huh?
You're talking about Terry.
Yes.
Okay.
But then Tula, the thing is too, they're injured. It's so many injuries. We look who we gonna get to try to win some more games and stuff like that. For me, I can take the wins and I can take the loss because I'm a ride or die with my team. So I'm just looking forward to what they're gonna be doing next year. But we had a good season last year. And look, Tula, we ain't had that in a long time with the Washington Commanders. If you know, you know. You know what the word on the NFL street is. We was not winning no games and stuff like this before JD5. And then his first year we make it to the playoffs. That was epic.
Okay, hold on. ADP before you go on further. Tulip. So you're calling the Washington Commanders tomato cans?
No, she said, Jacob, your Bears done playing tomato
We
can.
played you guys though. We beat
Oh,
y'all and played y'all.
she talking about your gummy bears. She ain't talking about us.
No, I know. She's
Gummy,
saying
look,
the
look.
schedule. She's talking about the
ADP.
schedule.
The Gummy Bears are in first place. I can't call them Gummy Bears.
Oh, I'm calling the gummy bears, Miss D. Oh yes, because like I was telling Jacob, Miss D, yes, Caleb getting by in these games. Can Caleb do more? Can
Yes.
he get at his best? Yes, but he's not there. They are winning, but look at how they are winning. So in order to continue that, the team is going to have to gather and play as a team with Caleb. And they got to know what sets Caleb off and what doesn't, because you know when Caleb is in his head, Miss D, he be in his head and he don't play like he normally play. Hold up. Yeah. She said y'all, yeah. She said y'all tomato cans. I love me some tulip tea cabellas. And Donna,
What
she
up,
is
Mike
up
Muir?
in here.
I'm done. I can't. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
last year Tula, they did great, Tula. It's a heartache, over here. But with me, look, cry about it all you want to, and let's get up and do better for the next year. Let it out. I
ADP.
want you to let
ADP.
it out so we can come back and whoop some butt.
ADP.
Yes.
Didn't wait. Didn't y'all play in the playoffs last year?
Yes. We were 12 we were
You and
12
mid.
12 to 5.
No, I'm talking about. Did you play mid D's team in the playoffs last year?
Yeah, we beat them, didn't we? Or they yeah,
Okay, mid D.
I think we beat them. I
Mid
have to go
D.
back and look.
Mid D. What is your response? What is your response?
What she say?
Jacob, don't come in here trying to be messy. Don't come in here. I ain't say nothing about Miss D, Detroit Lions.
Oh, I'm through with them. I'm through with the
No, I'm talking
Lions.
about last year. I'm
Miss
talking about
D,
last year.
Miss D, now you wrong for that. You supposed to be a true fan.
I
How
am.
you be how you be tired of
ADP. I've been through an
Stop
0 and
implicating
16,
like a
0 and
motherfucker.
16 season. I've
say
been
what
through it
now?
with this team.
They
I'm
what?
tired. I'm tired.
They ain't no 0-16, Miss D.
No, I said in our history. You know how long I've been a Detroit Lions fan? For years.
But
I'm
Miss
a
D,
Bears
let
fan,
me
Mid
tell you,
D.
you know how long I've been. No, I ain't gonna tell that.
But hold
Y'all want
on.
to tell
Hold
that. Don't
on.
worry
None of
about
y'all
how old
teams.
ADP is. Never mind.
You've
But
been a you. Just say it like this. You've been a Commander fan since you were a baby.
since I was young, because my
Listen, y'all
dad,
teams didn't go on
my
16.
dad, and I was born there, so of course you're gonna go with that team. You know what I'm saying? So I done been through the ups and downs with my team. I'm a ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Miss D, you getting ready to give up on your team because they ain't winning. Is that what you saying, Miss D?
No, it's
Because
not. It's not they
look,
not winning.
next year could be a different
Listen.
year.
It's not
What?
that they not winning. It's because they cheap and we have
Oh.
injuries and you refuse to go out and get somebody. It's like, okay, this is a Super Bowl, supposed to be a Super Bowl or bust. And y'all didn't go get nobody because y'all too cheap to get them. And so y'all not serious about winning. So why would I waste my time as a fan?
Mm. Oh, Tula said the Saints and the Patriots have the easiest schedule. Bears and Packers have the hardest. Hmm. I like the way Steph is winning. Carter B doing a thing, got a little inspiration up and there. He winning them games. And I'm not a Patriots fan, but I like him playing for the Patriots. But he done played for so many teams. I mean, or whatever.
Oh no,
But
I'm not Jeff P. No, don't say that. It's just
Dang,
that I
man,
had
you
to back
sound
away from the
like you're
Lions.
getting more.
I'm still a fan, but sometimes you got to back away. Like I call the games. I'm not
uh-huh.
excited about the
I
Lions
agree
tomorrow.
with the Robert Jones. I agree with ADP on it. I agree with ADP.
But
That's
what do you
what.
say?
No, I can read it out. LOL. Dang, Mid D, you sounding like Jeff P. the Angel in your second year, saying Caleb can do more. Don't let her do it, Jacob. I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I
Miss D, you can't be like that. We'll ride with you. Look at my Miss D, look at my commanders. We all injured up, girl.
You
So
never
are my
look,
Bears. So are my Bears, Mid D. No,
but
not
you
Mid
never
D.
had
Do
a
you know
0 and
how that
16.
felt last year? Do you know how that felt being
In the
first the
playoffs.
Redskins, now we're Washington Commanders team. Do you know how that felt in so long to have a quarterback like JD5 do what he did last year? Man, that was epic for
Don't remind me.
us. No.
Don't
See,
remind me.
Carmella, if the Patriots play the Eagles, y'all are getting your asses beat. So don't
No,
trip.
no, don't say that. Don't say. I don't know about that because the
No, T
Patriots.
Carmella hates me. T Carmella hates me. That's why I'm
She
talking.
doesn't hate you. She just keep it real, Jacob.
No,
Come
she
on
hates
now.
me. She won't even
Stop
talk to me
drinking
no
all that
more.
Similac. Come on, man up, man
She,
up.
she hates me. She doesn't want to talk to me no
She
more.
never said that. See, I've
Yes,
never
she
seen
did.
T Carmella. I've never seen T Carmella in anybody's chat
T
say
Carmella
that.
will literally tell you. She hates me.
Okay. Take a deep breath,
Or
breathe
dislike
in,
me.
breathe out, Jacob, because a lot of emotions start clicking in. You know, look, she just keeping it real. That's her team, and she letting it be known they gonna win that game. So if T. Carmella say the Patriots gonna win that game, they're gonna win that game because the Patriots been on one. They've been on
Patriots
one.
looking
I can say
good.
that. Huh?
Patriots looking pretty good this year.
Alright.
Drake Maple looking
I
pretty
saw
good.
that Diggs. I saw the Diggs one too. Look, yeah, y'all
Oh
need to check
Lord,
too
don't
before
mention
you edit
him,
out. Huh?
Mister Cardi B. No, don't mention him.
Oh nah,
Oh
that's not.
yeah,
That's not.
Stephon. Yeah.
Third best QB in the class.
Oh, she
Okay,
was
that's
he
cool.
was crashing out, you know what I'm saying? He was having a moment or whatever and stuff like that. Jacob, are you back to life now?
Yeah, I'm back to life.
Okay, see, she will, he crashed out him and broke like that's why he the
Already,
nephew.
already crashed out like on two other streams, so I got to calm down already.
I know, Donna. I be telling Miss D. You even got Donna chiming in. Let me put this on the screen. You see what Donna said? Let me put it up there so you can see it.
Mid D is a fair weather fan. Let's be real.
Miss D. Donna said Miss D got to rep the lines regardless, win or lose or draw. My Saints the same way.
Look,
You said
it's not
her
about
Saints
repping
are the same
alliance.
way.
Look,
Look,
Donna C. Hold on, Donna C. It's not
you
about
said
repping alliance.
look. She said her
It's
Saints are the same way. They cheat
no, but none of y'all teams with 0-6, 16. None of y'all teams had that. None of y'all teams act cheap sometimes. Look, the Saints won a Super Bowl at least in 2009. My team
Miss
haven't won a Super
D,
Bowl.
look, anytime that you have something like that with the teams, the organization need to be evaluated.
No,
I
well,
smell
guess
something
what?
and it stinks.
Guess what? I want new owners, but they won't sell the damn team. They will
Mid D,
not sell the damn team.
at least you had quarterback. We didn't have a quarterback until Caleb.
Right, too. I
I
believe
wouldn't
that
call
too,
Jerry
Miss
Goff.
D. The
I
Lions
wouldn't
have,
call I
huh?
wouldn't call Jerry Goff. He's okay, but we see that he's not.
He's
He ain't
better
ready.
than Jay Cutler.
Okay, well they ain't said nothing.
Jay Cutler was our last best quarterback before
Oh,
Caleb.
whatever.
Tula, not too much on them Saints, because guess what? This is what I think gonna happen with the Saints. I think next year is gonna be different for the Saints. I believe every team that, for me, and I've seen it happen with teams. Look at my Washington Commanders, where they be out just acting up. Then all of a sudden, here come that 1 year, and they dominate. So
Tulip.
I think the Saints gonna have their, you know what I'm saying? I think the Saints is gonna have their year because they've
Tulip.
been through the trials and tribulations, and like Donna said, they too cheap,
Right.
or whatever. So
That's my team. Look, Tulip. The Lions do have talent. We always had talent in certain spots. The problem is our ownership. When you see we got all these, like this year we had like
But
30 or
look,
40
don't
players
don't
out.
go for the ownership. Still go for your team.
No, I don't know. The owners have to be quick. They have to open the purse strings. You got to go out and get free trades when you know you got injuries. Oh, you got to go out and get trades. This is supposed to be a
Yeah,
Super
they
Bowl
got to
team.
do better, Miss D.
This is
They
supposed
got
to be a
to do
Super
better
Bowl
about that
team.
stuff.
And
Yeah, they
you
do.
got guess what? The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, and the players, the defensive players I wanted to get, the Eagles went out to get. They still went out to get players, even though they won the Super Bowl. Come on now, really?
And Tika Mel said, I hope we're all watching Shador's first start. Oh my gosh. Guys, let me tell you something. If you have not been watching KSEP series on Shador Sanders, go back and watch it and catch
It was
up
real good.
because
Yeah.
he has been doing a phenomenal job, guys, with
I don't
this Shador series. Like I've
Yes.
been in there, I've been watching. They've been having people call in, and the special guests that come up there. One of the guys is his name is Reese. He's from Chicago, and the way that they have broke it down about Shador Sanders and been ride or die with it for this young man to play, make sure y'all go back and watch KSAP's channel because he really did that. I was like, oh, okay, this is a good series because the things I had questions about, I know, you know what I'm saying? Because ADP, she always the heart is always in the game, but I like to hear the breakdowns and a lot some stuff I don't understand when it comes, to the NFL and stuff like that. I do know the emotion side and the mental health side when it comes to Shador Sanders, and just to know, like, they was talking about his college days and how he played, and certain players wouldn't have did this if he won't doing this, and just how he has been so humbled. That's because he had not everybody has that. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody's foundation is built like the way that Shador Sanders' foundation is built. What he has his family. He has God first. Has God first. And when you put God first, and he was just waiting for his time, and guys, he didn't complain, he didn't talk about people, he didn't do none of that. And it's a fact, it's in the Bible, he will make your enemies your footstool. So that is what we seeing with Shador Sanders. And yes, it's getting ready to be an epic game. And you got to give him time, because when, like Case out there was saying, when you don't have those reps and all that stuff, you can't expect him to go out there and do that stuff. And what was so heartbreaking, when it comes to Shador Sanders, is KSL had played a clip, and Shador almost, I mean, it will put you in tears, where he said, you know what I'm saying, this was his first time throwing to such and such. He hadn't did, you know what I'm saying? What does that feel like? You watching and watching and watching, and finally you just get to throw a ball in your season. Only if the Saints owner pay up and get quality plays. If not, every season gonna be a bust. But yeah, Donna, they can look. Yeah, look, we're gonna claim they're gonna make some changes. Look, they're gonna make some changes with the Saints. They're gonna make some changes with the Pelicans.
Well, see, you gotta get better ownership. But
Yeah,
so you know what was real sad? He came into the game and then they stole. They broke into his house. Shador Sanders.
yeah, I heard about they broke. Yeah, Case
That's
Hunter was talking about
crazy. I think
broke
it's
up
like an
in his house.
inside job.
Of course. Oh yeah,
So
you were
yeah.
in the line ADP. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm calling T. Carmella ADP.
You called me Caleb.
Guys, let me tell you, if you listen, I'm gonna say this. I was dropping the videos and stuff like that. My bestie, iPhone, she started tripping. She had cracks in the screen. Then she wanna not work no more. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like,
Mm,
oh, you don't have no upgrade. You're gonna have to pay this, and iPhones are not cheap or whatever, stuff like that. So I had to do the We Are Family touch with the children's fathers, and everybody gonna chip in. So it's gonna get taken care of. It's just not on my timing.
right.
Or whatever and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I still been in there. I still been watching and stuff like that, but I haven't been able to come up here. So, like, for me, guys, for since, okay, I lost Cadence twin in 2018. So I've been getting these Job tests, and if you know about Job in the Bible, those tests are no joke, and it ain't got to have to be nobody messing with you or nothing like that. It's straight
Right.
up life stuff
Right.
hitting you, and you like, oh my gosh, you're a cheerful giver. You put other people before yourself. You have God's favor, but you are still going to go through stuff. And when you ask God for something, make sure that's what you want, because you're going to go through something to get it. Sometimes he'd be like, okay, she done, ADP done called me about 20,000 times. Let me go ahead and bless us in this blessing, because she keep messing with me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're going to have to go through a lot to get there. So 7 is completion, right? This was the 7th test, and my tests are big. The biggest test I've ever experienced was, losing my baby like that, right? And then I think like maybe like 5 months later, it was like emergency surgery, nothing bad or where I couldn't have more kids or nothing like that. But I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it just kept, having this episode. So this last one, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to, I know how spoiled ADP is. I'm getting ready to silence this person, this person, this person, and she's going to wait for my timing. Did I get everything I wanted? No, not yet. But I have to do what I got to do at this moment. But I'm still getting blessed, but I got to wait. You know what I'm saying? I was aiming for something, and I have to wait or whatever. But man, was I getting hit, guys? I'm telling you, you guys don't even know the half. And if God bless me to tell you guys, I will tell you. But ADP for 76 days. Oh, I like counting numbers, guys. 76 days, 80 people going through, and you guys didn't even know. I still was coming on the live. I still was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But if he allows me, I will. If he say no next time, then next time or whatever. So now, you know what I'm saying, the category 9, 10, and 11. Woo, we ain't got no categories no more. So I'm back. But oh, thanks, Miss D. Yeah. And it was, oh my gosh. Like, let me tell you guys, ADP is love. Like, I have my kids' fathers, like, God had everybody, like, chipping in and doing whatever and stuff like that. So, it wasn't that, but it wasn't their time to, like, help me. Because I'm so spoiled with that. Like, I'm not with my kids' father. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, ADP. You stop hitting that chest all the time. You're gonna have to trust me. So it was just one of those moments or whatever and stuff like that. But now I'm back. But let's get back to what's going on here. But yeah, I think Shador, he's went through a lot, but I thank God that he's had the right people around him, because you could feel nervous for someone, like, because we just had the experience of the quarterback, taking his life and stuff like that, and what Shador Sanders has endured. You can be a believer, you can trust God, but you're still gonna go through. You're still gonna feel overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? While you're fighting, and the fact when he came to the camera, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of sense stuff, even though he was saying something different, but he still held on. And this is what we're seeing. We're gonna see the epic moment of Shador really getting a fair chance. And he's gonna play this Sunday, but he's still gonna need more time, guys. We just gotta brace ourselves and give him grace. The same way we want grace, we have to give it to Shador. We knew, any average person should have known, that when he was gonna come out there that first time, knowing he didn't have no first team reps. Look at me talking like Case now. I don't even know about no first team reps, guys. Look, when he had no first team reps and stuff like that, what were we expecting him to play like when he hit the field? I'm still over there rooting for him. I'm like, take your time, so gentle, or whatever. Okay, what panel? Tula got a question. She said, which position do your NFL teams need to improve in the most? Oh, Tula, you better start something.
O line.
We
O
got
line.
injuries on the O line. We got two new players. We had one retired, one got injured. So we need one offensive line, at least one offensive lineman. We need some defensive tackles. We need everything.
Y'all
We
need
have
a
so many
new
injuries.
coach.
Yeah, no, I like a coach. Um,
He's not smart. He's not that smart. He would run
Right,
his
it's
you.
not about Jacob. It's not the coach. We don't have the personnel, but I do agree that he need to kind of chill out because you don't have the personnel to do the stuff you did last year. We got too many injuries this year. So if you're really serious about winning the Super Bowl this year, which I doubt it, y'all didn't go out and get nobody. We need everything. There's so many injuries. We have our tight end. He got a back surgery and he's not coming back. He's one of our best
Oh,
offensive
wow.
players. Yeah, so we
Oh my
we
goodness.
it's gonna be rough. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, disappointing. So being a Lions fan, you keep saying this, but the Thanksgiving game is a tradition game, and so the Thanksgiving game for us, for Lions fan, unfortunately, is almost like a Super Bowl game. That's our Super Bowl.
Are they playing? They playing on Thanksgiving Day?
Yep, they play. I think they playing the Packers. I want to go. I need to go to that game. I'm gonna call my uncle.
They playing Green Bay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's our
Oh,
Super Bowl because it's
well,
almost like a Super Bowl.
I'll be going for the Lions that day, because I don't mess with Green Bay
We
Packers.
we the oldest we the oldest Thanksgiving game. They just add other people because we was the only Thanksgiving game. We come on at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then where
Well,
Jacob at, it come on at probably 9:10 in the morning.
and so the Lions are the only team playing for Thanksgiving Day, or is it
No,
two?
no, no, no. We used to. We
Oh,
the
y'all
first
used
team.
to. Oh, okay,
Yeah, we
okay.
be the only team. We always it's a tradition. with the Lions. We always had that Thanksgiving game. But
Oh,
yeah,
Tula Play said the best tackle in the draft was Spencer. Is that Spencer Fano? If I'm saying that
well,
right?
we can't get
Yeah,
him because we too high.
he's talking
She
about
said she hope her Rams draft him.
No, the Rams can't have him. You know why? Because if he that high, he gonna be gone by by the time the Rams, get a chance.
Guys, I'ma say this, and this is no shade or nothing like that. Who you think going for Arch Manning?
nobody.
You never know. He will
It's the
go, but
name, Jacob. It's
right.
He's
the
It's a
that
name.
name. It's a
bad.
name.
He is that bad.
He'll probably be like Shador Sanders. He probably get a fifth round the way he
Miss
plays.
D,
But
look at the
But
chat.
Miss D, you know why
uh,
they did they
Look at the
you know
chat.
no,
why
I
they
know that.
did
I know that.
you know
No,
why
I
they
know
did
that.
Shador like that, but Shador got the
Right.
skills. That's the
Right. He
big
do.
difference.
Shador he should have been a first rounder. Well, I don't know what they was doing.
Oh, to a
Definitely.
place that Manning will return to college.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
that. She also said that they own the Falcons pick, the Rams.
Okay. And what pick is
Mm,
that? What pick is
It's
that?
top 10. It's a top 10 pick apparently.
Okay.
That's
right,
what.
June.
But he
June, I
still might
wish
be
it was that.
gone. He still might be gone.
Tell that to her.
Sorry to
For my Washington Commanders, I just think that the injuries we don't when you have so many injuries like that, I think we have a good team. I believe in my team. I think we have a good team. I think just all the injuries just played a major part for us. Yep, and June said Archman is he think he's overrated and stuff like that and stuff. Well,
Yeah,
June,
he is. He overrated. He a little overrated.
that's what I said. The
You're
name.
being generous,
It's
Miss
gonna
D.
be
You're
the
being
name. Yeah, he's not ready for the NFL yet, but I hope this is the thing. They be putting so much pressure on these quarterbacks and and these rookies when they're coming from college to go to the NFL and stuff like that, knowing that they, what I'm saying they could do better if you don't rush them to go into the NFL just yet. But I don't know. That name is hot. It's hot like hotcakes out in the streets and everything or
My
whatever.
quarterback, he's not. He could stay in college. You know why? The Michigan quarterback, Bryce Underwood.
Hmm.
They paid him $12 million, so he'll stay. Ain't no rush for him.
and he's not
Michigan
very
pay
good
with
either.
well he's got that money.
Mm. Yeah, the best quarterback this class in college are Mendoza. Is that Mendoza? Yeah, Mendoza and Moore. And then
Mm-hmm.
Simpson is solid too. I haven't even looked at the draft for the NFL. I just look. I want the teams to get it together. They got these we love football. I think as fans we gotta have no perfect team, but we want a team that we can, what I'm saying? Come on, win half and half. I watched a lot of college games and I can't remember his name, but I think the quarterback for Iowa is ready. Oh,
I forgot
okay.
about the quarterback for Iowa. I gotta see the
Oh, I
quarterback for
did
Iowa.
see June. I watched that game. Dang, what was the last game Iowa played who? I forgot who they played, but they Iowa is good. Y'all know Iowa is number one, right? For college. If I'm not mistaken. Am I saying that right, June? If I'm not, let me know. But they okay, or at least they've been undefeated in a lot of games. For us, the NCAA. Jacob, can you check that one for me and see? I think they are, but
For
I'm not.
what?
I'm not for sure. They're
For
not.
what?
Is Iowa the number one team for the NCAA
For what sport?
football?
Oh.
No,
No, it's not. Okay, okay. It's just they won a lot of games. Okay, I look. I want to be right because I don't want to be putting nothing out there, but I know they've been winning some
No, they're
games.
not. They just recently lost to USC, I think.
no, I haven't. Tulip. The Lions never do what the fans want them to do, as far as the draft. They never listen to the fans or what they know they need. They just be drafting. They never draft need. They just draft. I don't know what to be drafting.
Oh, okay, June. That's what I got mixed up. Okay, Ohio State is number one, India number two, Iowa's I think three. Okay,
Indiana got a
okay.
good team this year. Indiana is very good.
When it
Mid-
comes to when it comes to college, I'm LSU and I'm Roll Tide.
That's fair.
Those are my two
Well,
teams.
LSU is gone. They
Miss
underachieved this
D,
year.
No, he's talking about
Miss D.
he's talking about basketball, Misty.
No,
No,
I
she
was
said
talking about
football
no,
too.
I was talking about college
Oh, football.
football.
Oh,
I
I
was
Uh-huh.
thought
talking
you were
about
just
college
there for.
football first. My two teams. My two teams are LSU and Bama.
One of your teams is in it.
Alabama got a chance for the playoffs. LSU, they out.
Miss D, not too much on LSU. Girl.
Well, I'm
Isn't your
sorry.
team Michigan, Misty?
Yeah,
Huh? What about
they okay.
Michigan?
They
Michigan.
okay.
Yeah,
They
they're all
okay.
right.
Michigan okay. They ain't gonna
Yeah,
make the playoffs this
they're
year.
okay.
Oh, you'll
Um,
hate.
I'm just saying they're okay. Is
We got better record than y'all. We got better
Yeah,
record
I
than y'all.
think June, so many changes with LSU, and when you have changes and stuff like that,
No
June,
excuses. No excuses.
when you have
June,
changes
don't
and
listen to
stuff
her.
like that,
Don't listen
Misty,
to her,
I hear
Drew.
you make
we
it sound like
can have an issue with the way you play.
Don't listen to her, Drew.
So yes, June
Don't
knows,
listen to her.
June knows, Donna
Drew
knows
don't know.
too.
Mm-mm,
They
uh-uh,
LSU too. They
mm-mm,
know about
mm-mm.
LSU and all the
Nope, no
everything that's
excuses.
going
Nope,
on.
nope, nope, nope.
It
Mm-mm.
plays a part, whether you want it to or not, Miss
Nope,
D. It plays a
mm-mm,
part when you have a lot of
nope.
changes.
Y'all LSU, y'all got top recruits every year. You got top recruits every year.
Miss
Don't make it no
D,
excuses.
hey guys, we talking about somebody right now that wants to give up on her team, and we're not going to
Oh no,
let that
no, you
happen.
didn't. I didn't say that. It
We're
ain't about
we're
giving
not going
up.
to let that happen.
It's not.
Oh, that's not what you said, Miss D.
I said
Oh, oh,
I'm backing away. You got to back away.
oh, man, backing away. Oh, Miss D,
Back it away. Remember that song?
how many
Running
you
away.
done use all the words that equal to that one word?
No, yeah. Mm-mm.
if we're talking about college basketball, if we're gonna talk about college basketball soon, I'm gonna crash out because I got a lot of things today about these games today. I'm gonna crash out.
Well, okay, so
He mad
okay,
about USC.
we finished with the yeah, we did the NFL. Okay, let's tap into the college ball now, from the female to the male. What you got, Jacob?
Lindsey Gottlieb, why the fuck are you letting Hannah Hidalgo guard the woman with the ball?
Oh
Why?
God, I didn't
Uh-oh.
know he was
Hold
gonna
on,
crash
hold
out
on.
like Bro Claude. Hold
Jacob.
on,
Jacob.
Jacob, calm down. What happened? What
We
happened?
choked the lead. We choked a 10-point lead in the fourth. And then we let Hannah Hidalgo hit a game winner before that. One of our players with a wide open layup.
Dang.
What
But
the?
Jacob, don't blame Gottlieb because you know Juju, she get upset.
I
Right?
don't give a
He,
shit.
he just letting off some steam, Miss D. He just said he just calling it out. He trying to figure out he trying to figure out what happened, what's going
Okay.
on.
Okay, AVP. Did you watch the Battle SC?
No,
Why?
Miss D. Let me tell you something, girl. I'm like a roller coaster over here.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I have to get in where I fit in with these guys, Miss D. Don't come out like that. I'm a busy person, girl. Look,
You
I
ain't
be
watch the Battle
listening to y'all
SC?
in the
How?
car. I don't miss your episode. I be like, I had to do you. I need to go back and put a comment. I be having to do y'all on the playback, in the car and stuff like that because I be on the go and stuff. So I can't watch everything, Miss D. Okay, but I'll go back and watch it.
Don't they got to play back?
Tula said, usually I laugh when he crash out, but this
I
one was
know.
sad. It was that sad.
No, we choked a 10-point lead. Our best player will miss a wide open layoff off of a good out of a good out of bounds play. We couldn't shoot for shit. Kennedy Smith couldn't do anything, even though that's my girl. So I'm gonna lay off of her a little bit. But yeah, we couldn't do anything throughout. We had a 10-point lead. We were doing good for 3 quarters, and we played like shit.
Dang.
and we were the 11th ranked team, and they were the 24th ranked team. I'm about to crash out again, but let me
Jacob,
calm.
don't let me say something. Don't crash out. You know, we're not seeing our best in our players in the beginning, but just don't give up on your play. Look, you gonna have your look crash out today, but better days are coming for the next games.
I
And
don't think there's gonna be better game for this trash ass team.
oh my Jesus. Well, Jacob, I don't
You
know.
know,
Look
you
now,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
know what
talking
to
about.
tell
You
you,
know
Jacob.
what I'm talking
But
about.
I don't know what
ADP,
to tell you because LSU is doing real good. So I don't know
ADP.
what to tell you.
You need to be a team chaplain or team counselor. You're very positive. You're probably good at everything.
Also, the ADP, y'all play no
Well, I look.
competition. That's why you're blowing
I
everybody out.
am, and then I'll be like, I'll check with my oldest son. I'll check with his father. I'll be like, is that too mushy? Is that okay? How do like? But I could be feisty too. Now it's two sides. The only thing that made me feisty and stuff like that, don't mess with my kids and don't mess with the people I love. Like if somebody come in the chat and mess with any of you guys, I'm talking, but I'm doing more spiritual talk because ADP was something else, Miss D. Let's just say that when it comes to like getting her way and doing what she need to do and not talk about it when it comes to people not doing right. So I have you guys back. So that's all I can say.
Thank you, counselor. No,
I do always find a rainbow. You know why Tula plays? Because look, we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of people like be judging people for their past mistakes. But they want second chances, but they don't want nobody else to have second chances. And just because somebody is not where you are doesn't mean they can't make a difference. They would give me the roughest pre-K students, but you better not say them kids were bad in front of me. You better not say nothing negative on nobody's child, whether I taught those years or whatever, my child or anybody else's child. You weren't gonna say this child was bad. You weren't gonna say nothing to that. If you can't speak positive, because that's where it started. The foundation start when those kids are young. And so with me being the teacher, you couldn't talk about the kids like that. You couldn't talk about the teachers like that. I could have been losing my job, guys, in that 12 and a half years. But I could not sit by and let a teacher be mistreated or anybody's child be mistreated.
you know what,
Is
ADP?
that everywhere? No,
They
because
need to clone you. They need to
huh?
clone you. They need to clone you because a lot of teachers said they quit teaching because these kids are bad. They don't listen. They unruly. I'm just saying what they saying out there, and plus they don't make a lot of money, so they ain't gonna put up with that. But you have a
Well, the thing
very
is, too,
positive
Miss D,
spirit.
if you're an educator, what happens is you have to find more than one way to teach a child. There is more than one way.
I know
Everybody's
that, but
not
you
going.
know that. But a lot of
Everybody,
teachers,
you know what I'm saying?
I
They're
heard a
not
lot of
gonna learn the
teachers
same,
I
huh?
heard a lot of teachers, this from like across the country, that they don't know how to reach the kids. That the kids are unruly. But you have to you need to be cloned. They need to clone ADP. They forget Gucci man. They need to clone you.
Well, what I did when I had my ones that had their moments. I had one. The mama had got her therapy. She was only 5 years old, but she would have her little crash outs. But she loved ADP. ADP, I could get her calm. I could say, how's your day? What's wrong? Okay, take a deep breath. Those deep breaths, people be joking, but taking those deep breaths and stuff, it works. But you have when you deal with anybody, you have
You
to
have
find
you
out
have a
what works with that
you have a,
person.
common spirit. You the kids they feel that. Kid, you're right. But a lot of teachers don't know how to reach the kid. I'm not. You're right. Look, I try to see the positive in a
Yeah,
lot of kids
yeah,
too,
I see what you're saying.
because
I can I can understand where they're coming from too.
we don't know what they've been through. A lot of kids come in hungry. A lot of kids come in
Yeah.
abusive household. So you got to kind of, but they don't know how to do that. They don't teach. You know what? This is
One
what I
of my
say.
students, guys, one of my students, she was 4 years old.
Uh huh.
And the parents, beautiful parents, they was going through a separation.
Okay.
And she came to school and she was drawing dark pictures. And the only reason
Oh,
why I didn't do art therapy because I want to live. They be fighting you, beat you up and stuff, guys. I can't be doing all that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So that's why I didn't choose it. And it's different from, art and education. You have to take a separate degree with art therapy. Well, she was coming in, she was going through some change, she was drawing different pictures and kind of find out, and she would tell it all. Them kids when they young, they would tell it all, guys. And I had to stop my students and say, no, 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 don't do that, whatever stuff like that. It's okay. Just keep that between you and mommy and daddy or whatever stuff like that. But she was going through these changes and or whatever. So I was checking on the parents. I didn't make the mom feel no type of way. I didn't make the dad feel no type of way. And these were Caucasian parents, you know what I'm saying? They could, it's about warming the hearts of colors. If you can warm the heart of a person, no matter what color they are, you a good doggone person. But that's not from you building yourself. That's from God building you to love his people. And so
Right.
that's what I would do, with the kids. She was going through some changes, Miss D having her moments and stuff. This
Right.
is why you have to find a way. If you're going to be an educator, is it tough? What isn't tough in life? It's going to be tough because each year you have to learn and you have to study these kids. You have to learn and study what they like, what they don't like, what triggered them to get them to fully be good at math, science, whatever the case,
You know what
whatever
it
it is.
is? You know what it is?
Yeah,
It's a lot of politics and there's a lot of politics and
in
teaching
education.
because you got the school board. I think a teacher's hands are tied. They got to go through the so-called curriculum. Why can't they teach the kids with you the ones in the classroom? They need to be able to teach the kids the way they need to teach the kids.
That's why I
But
did private. When you do private, it's
right,
different. And then also when you do private, like my kids was in private Christian school. So what I did was the way that they learned because they are 2 years ahead, but it's how you present to the students. So it's all about that. So they did private. Private school gives you a better opportunity to do to teach how you want to tweak a little bit of stuff.
right,
For us like Abeka is very good for private school. Only thing with Abeka, you have to add to it. So what I did was I had 4 or 5 years when they got ready for pre-K, they maxed out because my students were reading, they were doing the fact families, they were doing the number line. We gotta stop and we're gonna get back to sports, guys. But what we have to stop doing is trying to say what our kids can and cannot do. Our
absolutely,
kids can do anything
absolutely.
that they put their mind to, but as parents
Can
and
I
the
share you? Can
community,
I share
we
something
got
with you?
yeah,
Can I
fine,
share
Miss
something
D.
right quick? Now, when I started school, I didn't talk, so and nothing. They quit doing. They quit putting you in special ed classes. They put me in a special ed class because I didn't talk. Not because I, didn't know how to do the stuff. I just didn't talk. You had to be. That's what I'm saying. You have to first. You got to diagnose, but do it in a way to help the kids. Like a lot of kids found out they dyslexic. A lot of kids found out they had this and that. Well, the parents are too. You know what I'm trying to say. So just be that. But one thing they got to do. You have to attract the younger teachers. The teachers have to be young. They have to be younger. Just as simple as that. And you have to pay. I think the teachers should start off at 200,000 because remember you have to think about the taxes they take out. So they at least that you at least get your $100,000 a year. They making under $100,000 a year. A lot of teachers.
But this is the thing. This is the thing too. They should have a safe place for the teachers. Because
Absolutely, absolutely.
my thing for me is I'm people over money. Everybody at my jobs knew my kids came first. This is my job, but
Right,
my
right,
kids are
right,
gonna come first.
right.
And when you're my students and God put you in my hands, you're going to be first. You're gonna be first in those classrooms. No teacher gonna put their mouth on you. I got your back. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
We
But
need
you
more of
have
you.
to
We need
understand
more
where
people like you. Right,
you
right.
have to understand where the teacher's from. They have to create a teacher safe space. So when they're
Absolutely.
overwhelmed and when they go through these changes,
They
or
still have to,
when they
but a
face
lot
a
of people are
child
not
in
being teachers no more. A lot of people are not being teachers no more because they're not paying any teachers. That's all I'm trying to say too. You're not paying the
sometimes,
teachers.
well, you know what, Miss D, sometimes that may not be their calling. If you're gonna go for anything in life, if okay, not everybody, okay, let me say this too. some people believe in different things or whatever. So not everybody believes putting God first. But for me, guys, I took people over money. You know why? Because I knew God had my back. I had parents bless me $400, $500 here, $400 here. Not because I asked them, not because they were feeling sorry, but because they knew what I poured not just into their kids, but other kids too. They were calling me Miss Claus. I would go, I had my kids, I had my kids, guys. My kids didn't have to worry about nothing because when you do the right thing and you take care of the assignments you have, my kids gonna be all right. I went and I volunteered for scholastics when they used to let you volunteer. Do you know we had over 100 and something students? I volunteered enough voucher hours, and then on top of that, the Scholastics gave me free books. All the kids were able to get books for that particular year for Christmas. This is what you talk like. I know between it's art and teaching that are my top two, and so much other things God got me doing. I say I wouldn't do, so I can't even put limits
Right.
or whatever, you know. But those particular areas I didn't play about because any job, anybody will tell you anywhere I work, anything that I do, if I can't put my best interest at it, like if I can't do my best, then I don't need to be there. And I had to take a pay cut. When I say I had to take a pay cut, because my 3 year old, my surviving twin baby on that's 7 now, I had to take a pay cut because I have to get him the OT and speech. I've been working since I was 10 years old, Miss D. This is the first time where I have not worked in a year and a half. And I'm talking about 2 to 3 jobs, taking my kids on campus, whatever, you got the dads were apart, but if they travel work, you gotta do what you gotta do. And stuff like that. But I didn't I always put others before myself because I know that God has my back. And this is the thing, whatever you choose to do in life, whatever skill or what you're going to work for, sometimes it's not all about the money. You're
Well,
gonna
no,
have
no.
a
I
sacrifice.
understand what you're saying, but look, hold on.
That's what I'm
But you
saying. They
know,
have to they have
but
to have a safe place.
of
And
course,
yes, they
you
should pay
got
the
it. You got to
teachers
pay
more.
them. You cannot. This is the most important job you ever gonna have.
Yeah. Let me right,
Is
right.
teaching babies. It
Yeah,
well,
yes.
kids.
It is.
That's why you got to pay them. You gotta
Yes,
retain
they do
the
have
the
to pay
college
them.
age kids, like
Right,
Jacob's age. You have to retain. We need some younger. We got to retain them. You cannot underpay 'em because you competing with engineers. Of course, you're not gonna get paid more than engineer, but you should.
right.
But at the same time, it got to start off at $200,000 because then you had added taxes, and then it's certain, like in California or certain place like New York, $300,000 because they have to live. They can't,
Oh yeah, they
So
definitely
I
had to
understand
do.
what you're saying, but at the same
I get
time,
that,
you have
but
to pay for you got to pay for it, and then
you do,
and
you
then
do,
the
you do.
college. They went to college. The college is expensive. They gotta make sure they can repay their college loan or whatever.
If you don't
You
get no
got to you got to do
scholarships,
that.
I told my son, guys, I said you better not put. Never mind, I ain't gonna tell you what I
I hear
said.
you. I hear you. So, but yeah, that's
Cause
all I
you
want to
know what
say.
your
But
daddy making is a
that's all I
big
want to say. You know what? We
thousands.
need we need
Look,
more ADPs. We need
well,
more
I
we
do
need
agree they
more
should pay the
Marvin
teachers
Collins.
now. I believe that they should pay those
And
teachers.
that's why they're not getting that's why they're not getting people Jacob's age because you're not paying them. If they gonna deal with these kids that sometimes they do get out of line, if you're gonna have to deal with those kids, you got to pay them. But another thing that the school districts all across the country have to do, they have to make sure they got counselors, especially in the areas where kids really have problems with poverty and stuff like that. You have to have counselors. Counselors got to be a number one in all these schools. So
It should be, and they need to have enough. Also, they need to have
exactly,
counselor for the teachers and stuff too, because of the
exactly.
moments they be having and stuff
And
on call.
the parents. My mom always with this teacher conference. Parents y'all got to get involved. You can't expect people to care about your baby more than you care about your baby.
Oh,
You
I
got,
fixed that in pre-K, Miss D. You know what I would do?
huh?
I would send packets home for the week, and if they didn't bring the packet back, they don't get no special treat, right? Them kids were serious about their special treats.
Oh,
They had the parents make sure. I said yes. And they'll tell it too. They so little they will tell it that
Oh,
mommy and daddy didn't do their homework. And I said, now I heard that y'all didn't do no homework this week. Now my baby like his special treats and stuff.
oh.
But you're right. They need to have the counselors. They need to pay the teachers more, or whatever and stuff like that. And also, if you are an educator, um, well, guys,
Well, guess what?
I don't
ADP,
know
I
about
like
this
your.
year, but
Go ahead.
I got my which they should have been forgiven, but before that was one of my blessings. Before Biden left, my loans were forgiven. And so,
Right.
but
They need to they have
but
that. If you're
it's
gonna be a
only
teacher, they should do
listen,
it.
but Miss D, it's only for like if you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you're a
It should
teacher,
be for teachers.
they're
Teacher, like I said,
supposed
the most
to. You're
important thing you're gonna do is to teach somebody
they got
shit.
it, but see, Miss D, they don't know that. They have to make that aware that they
Oh,
can
they
be
know that.
forgiven
They
for
just
them.
don't give a. They don't give a damn.
No, what
They
happens is they put them through so much stuff that they got to do that some people get tired and probably be like, forget that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because
'Cause that's what I'm saying. It's too much politics. It's too
yeah,
much
it'd be a lot of
politics.
lead work just to do that. But
Right.
it's on the list. If I'm an educator and I've taught in my field, my loans are supposed to be forgiven. Because
Exactly.
I was saying, I was gonna stay in school till Jesus came back and everything, and I said, look, but when Biden did that thing, I said, you know what, y'all all right with me, y'all all right. You know what I'm saying? I'll
But
be
let me
out
say
before,
this.
huh?
I like your attitude about these kids because with teachers and parents that look, teacher there's no teacher that should know the parents' name. Every student, you should know how the parents look. Y'all have to have a relationship because at the end of the day, it's 365 days in a year. You spend at least I don't know what school, some school districts like 180, 180 days. You spend a
Hmm.
lot of time with other people's kids. You basically are their parents.
Yes, you are.
You
Like
are. That's how I look at it.
we had pre-K coming in there, guys, from 6:30 to six
Right.
o'clock
You're
all
their
day.
parents. You basically, that's why it's very important. I don't understand how parents don't know the teacher's name. There's no way in hell I don't know every freaking teacher that my baby. You know what I mean? That don't
And
make sense.
and
You I
also
mean, this is not a babysitting thing. Teachers are not babysitters.
right, and
Quit treating
also
like that.
the foundation of learning starts in the home. Quit trying to depend on the teachers fully
Right.
to pull it out.
But guess what? But guess what?
It
That's
starts
why
in
the
the home.
teachers need to know the parents because maybe something going on in the house. You maybe you can help the kid and the parents. Sometimes the parents need help too.
Yeah.
Maybe the teacher can help the
Oh, let me tell
parents.
you, when they
That's
started doing
all.
that private school and they started getting into, and especially Kylan when he was taking trig and calculus, I said, oh no, 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 oh no. I'm so glad he self-taught. He aced calculus, and
Oh
trust me,
wow,
guys,
yeah, that's a lot. That's hard.
ADP was not helping. This is his my 17-year-old his senior year,
Shoot,
and trust
calculus.
me,
Whew,
I was not
I know that's
helping him
right.
on that. I was
Yeah.
like, thank you, because I was like, you needed to, I got this. At first, he was nervous. I said, well, you acing everything else. I was like, I
Oh,
know you can do it. We're autism, and don't settle. If you know you can do it, do it. It'll be a difference. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't know you could do it. And
exactly.
guess what? He was nervous about it because it was something new. And when there aced it, I said, "Who aces like that?"
Oh,
And
that's
then if he
right.
made an 8 or 9, you know what he did?
Huh?
He emailed the teacher. Oh, I taught my kids. If
Oh,
you
that's so
don't get in
sweet.
that classroom and you don't show interest in your work, you don't show interest in what you're doing, that teacher is not going to show interest in you. You get in that classroom, you have some questions. I don't care if it's 20 questions. You ask that teacher those questions. If you need help, write it down, put it on a sticky note you want to ask in front of class, but let that teacher know that you
Yeah,
need
let
help.
me know.
Because guess what happens? They're more involved. But you got to go in that, hey, call it TP, call it what you want to call it, guys. But
No, 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 no. That's good. That's good because a lot of kids are embarrassed when they don't know something, and but teachers have to tell them kids that if you don't know something, talk to me after class and let
mm-hmm.
me figure out what we can do to. And that you got to do that. You get look.
Because even your toughest teachers, Miss D, they will listen. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Okay,
definitely.
I
They
see
should.
you.
You'll think.
I didn't
Hopefully.
know. I see
Yeah.
you now. Now I see why you were acting like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes kids have an attitude and are upset because they don't know the answer.
Exactly. And they're embarrassed. Yeah. But look,
But
look,
yeah.
look. I see Jacob and them having a baseball conversation. But
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So
what
we
y'all like
sorry guys,
y'all
we were
like the
having a
Dodgers?
come to life moment.
Yeah. I don't know how we got on the
That's
subject.
why
This is good.
look, we could talk about it all. That's why I say we could talk about it all. Okay, so Jacob had an experience with his team. All right, okay, but we know that his team is gonna do better, guys. Okay, I'm so happy with my LSU. Don't hate Miss D. And Miss D, how about your Gamecocks? What do you have to say about your team?
Oh, they looking good. LSU looking good.
Yeah, but what my thing is, and you got a lot of people on social media. Some don't agree, some do. A lot of teams are doing the same thing that LSU is doing, but LSU always get the most hate. I
Oh,
don't know.
I don't think they get the most hate, but I
Oh
will
yeah, they
say
do. Yeah,
I
they
don't
do,
think
Miss
so.
D.
I
Yeah,
don't
they
think
do.
so. No, they
Yeah, they
don't.
do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I think we're considered
A
like the
lot of
Black Sheep.
teams, but no, a lot of teams do. They play the little cupcake. A lot of teams do that. Now we don't do that. We South Carolina don't do that, but a lot. They try to play ranked teams. They play some cupcakes too, but they try to mix it up. They try to mix it up.
And everybody do stuff different. You can't get mad at the player. Get mad at the
I ain't mad at
game.
it. I'm not mad
I'm
at
just
it.
saying. I ain't talking about you,
Yeah,
Miss D. I'm
yeah,
just saying in
yeah.
general. You can't get mad at the player. Kim do what she do. You can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But I am. Look. I'm excited for LSU this year because I see some difference, and I know one of the difference makers is for Wally. I know that.
Thank you. I don't want to hear about it.
I know. I
I
know that's one of the difference makers.
I, I,
But what I also see is LSU playing as a team. Now you got some. You know how they be acting with the ball, but they're doing great. That's why I love
I
like
just can't
watching.
believe you didn't watch the Battle at Sea. Uh, uh,
She doesn't
uh.
have to watch him this day. It's okay.
No, I'm
No, it's
gonna
not.
watch it. She got Miss D. You need to put it down there and I'll watch it.
I'm
No,
messing
Jake,
with you.
I
I'm
like to
messing.
learn. Oh, she trying.
Jacob, you
Miss
not
D
in
trying to pull
church.
my leg.
What's going
What
on?
you? Oh, go ahead,
No,
Jacob.
I'm being patient. I'm just being patient. I'm waiting for y'all to finish the conversation.
No, go
Good.
ahead, Jacob. What you want to say?
I actually wanted to bring this up. Oh, I'll answer that question in a second. So basically, going back to the school stuff, ADP. Actually, I'm majoring in child development, so I was working in their
Aw,
classes. I was working
Oh.
in classes.
baby
Oh,
Jacob.
you're gonna do good. You know why? Because of your testimony you told us on the live one day. I
Mm.
won't forget it. I'm a good listener. I listen. A lot of people be
What did I
like,
say then,
ADP,
ADP? What
look,
did I
ADP,
say?
look, Jacob, I be on the phone, right? They be like, are you still there? Yeah, girl, I'm listening to you. You going through your moment. You venting. I should not be talking. This is your moment. I'm here to listen. So
Oh,
I
look
be
at you! You
listening.
really are a counselor.
Miss D,
You need to
whatever,
have
Miss D,
a
whatever.
private practice.
No, because you got to do that. Because I've had the experience where you tell somebody something, not everybody, but some people, you tell them something, girl, but this is what I did, or I did it. I wasn't asking you that, girl. I don't have my moment.
Right? You trying to vent.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot of times, all people want people to do is listen. So, Jacob, when you said your testimony on one of my lives, you're going to be great at what you're doing because of that. You
Thank you.
gonna you watch what I tell you. I can see the greatness in you, and don't you ever let nobody tell you different. If that's what you want to go to school for, and that's what you want to do, you gonna do it.
This is the auntie
Because
counselor
going to
ADP.
school, look, going to school, and living the real life out here in these streets, it's no joke. It's no joke. But yeah. So I'm proud of you, Jacob, and you
Thank
just
you.
you keep
Me
being
too,
you,
baby
trash
Jacob.
talker.
But ADP, I want to hear that. I want to hear this from you. Did you know that Miss D was talking shit about your Kim Mulkey, the LSU coach? Did you know
I
that?
sure did. You want to snitch? I sure did.
Miss,
Me and Tony got
you know
into
what?
it last night. No, not like
Miss
that.
D is a hater when it comes to Kim Mulkey. So I already know.
I'm
I
not a
already know
hater.
how Miss D. I already
Yeah, let
I'm
me
not a
ride along
hater.
the
I'm not a
feathers.
Jacob.
hater.
Yeah.
I already know how
Wrong.
she feel about Kim.
ADP. Now you don't hate her. I don't hate her,
I
but
didn't say you
I
hate.
don't like her.
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh,
like that
girl.
crypt keeper.
Why
I don't like the crypt
do people
keeper.
always sugarcoat it? Just, look, Miss D. If you
What?
gonna say it, say it. You ain't got to add them
I
little
said the
words
crypt
in there.
keeper.
If you don't like her, you don't like her. You know what
I
I'm saying?
said
It's
the
all
crypt
good.
keeper.
It's all good. Cause we love some Kim Mulkey. Is she perfect?
Oh
No,
Lord.
she's not. She's not perfect by no means. But
Kim don't like
I
nobody
tell
but
you
Kim.
what, at the
Kim
end
don't
of the
like Kim
day,
nobody
she
but Kim.
changing lives. She
You gotta
changing
say it.
lives. What you
She
say?
don't like nobody but Kim.
No, that's not. No, that's not Kim.
That's Kim.
No, that's not Kim.
That's Kim.
That's not Kim Mulkey. Kim is not selfish.
Look, she selfish.
What? I'm sorry,
Look,
guys.
she
I'm talking.
wins.
I'm
Look,
sorry.
she wins. She wins
Yeah,
on the
thank you.
chat.
She
Everybody like
wins because
I was
she
being
be
double teamed
acting
because
up, girl.
everybody loved us some Crypt Keeper Kim. I don't
She
like.
always she always want to come out like that. She wins, and look, she want to come out like that, and then when you get her in the corner, oh no, I didn't say it like that, girl. Yes, you did. You done
No, I
added
didn't.
the
I know
flavor
I
in
meant
the
what I said
pot,
right now. I ain't changed my
girl.
mind.
We got the
Look, Tony.
receipts in the chat.
Tony. Did you go back and look at it? Me and Tony.
Oh,
Well, the
that was
microphone.
hilarious, ADP. That was a funny stream.
You like the
No,
drama.
no,
You like the little
Well,
drama.
Tony
Tony
looked
don't
like
play
he was
about the
gonna rage.
LSU.
I told her I like the
Yeah,
players
T.
for LSU.
Carmella, you
I like the
know,
players.
I
I
am.
like the players, but I want to get Simone Augustus as the head coach, and I'll be even better.
I'm a July baby. So look,
She
man,
is. I call her the counselor, T. Carmella.
T Carmella.
It's my
But when you
biggest hater.
mess
It's my
up,
biggest hater.
woo wee, that's it. I can. People used to say, how do you look at me and not say anything like I don't exist? Because when I'm done, I'm done. It ain't nothing else to say. But I done gave you 20,000 chances. I'm done. But yes, I am nurturing and stuff like that. I tell you, on time I don't play T Carmella when it comes to the people I love or anybody that is a part of my life. I don't play when it comes to people. So I might come off a little fight and you be like, dang, is that ADP? Did she do that? Yeah, God, let trust me. He don't work with me. Woo, he don't work with me. Let's just say because ADP get on something, it's hard to calm her down. She be plotting. So it's all good now, boy. So yeah, it's something. But
Hey,
yeah.
ADP.
Yes, Jacob.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny? You know that Mid D was roasting me because I told her that my type of girls are black girls. You know she was roasting me for that.
You can let me tell you something. Love has no color.
I
My
know.
my
She was
my
trolling me.
daughter's married. My daughter is married to a Caucasian guy, and he don't play about my daughter, and he don't play about me either. Like, and my grandbaby. Oh, you ain't coming for her. She 3 and she is something else. Gonna tell me tonight, Glammy, where my treats at? You know I had my baby treats. I had her a big bag of some of everything in there, and she was ready for. I love you so much, Glammy. That's right. And don't call me gentle parenting parents and tell me my baby doing something wrong. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. She good. But you entitled to date who you want to. Miss D like messing with you. She don't care. If it makes you happy and you love that person, you go right ahead. If that's because um when you get in different relationships and stuff like that, people don't know some of the things you may have to go through, and sometimes you may not have to go through those things or whatever. But you love who you love, and just get on Miss D. Jacob, man up. Don't let Miss D do you like that. I don't let Miss D do me like that. I call
Yes, you
Look, I
do,
don't
Miss
mess with
D
ADP.
baby
like
Yes, you
Miss
Jacob.
D like
do,
Miss
ADP.
Miss D like that hardcore big sis. Let me tell you.
I don't mess with baby Jacob like that. Or
You see
counselor
that, Jacob?
ADP. Do I mess with y'all? Do I mess with y'all?
Look, now she playing innocent.
I
No, you just smooth with it. You be like smooth and about it, like feisty with it. Shit, Miss D, you be
ain't.
you say something, and let me tell you, guys, y'all know when Miss D says something, she ain't backing down. She's standing 10 toes down on what she's saying, and you not gonna change her mind. I'm sorry, Miss D. I'm not
You're
trying to.
right. You're right. And look, I need to learn how
I'm
to.
not
I
trying
need
to
to
break
learn how
her
to
down,
kind of chill
guys.
out. You're right, but it's true. I need to learn how to chill out. I do.
God damn, Sinead
It's the Libra in
Quinn
me. I'm a
spoke
Libra.
out.
What you
What'd you
say?
say, Jacob?
No, because I thought Sinead was. Agumake? I don't know how to say her last name. I just saw her on screen. I said, God damn, she beautiful. What the fuck?
You know, Bro
Oh,
Claude. Look, I be teasing Bro Claude. His down low boo is what's her name?
Kalani
Kalia
Brown.
Brown. Kalani Brown.
yes, yes.
She's pretty. She's a pretty. Look, Jacob. I heard you like the chocolate. So Kalani Brown will fly you out. She'll flew you out.
That's
I'm
not
not
who he.
even a
Miss
tall.
D, that's
I'm
not
not
who
even
he
a
was talking about. He liked.
6'9", 6'10" Frenchman. I'm not
Wait,
even
what you
that
say,
tall.
ADP?
That's not who he talking about. He liked.
Don't you say you like chocolate? I
Yeah, not
said
the tall. Not
Kalani
tall ones
Brown.
like that. I'm short
Look,
as hell.
you don't like tall girls?
How
Not like
She's
tall are
that.
six
you,
I'm
Jacob?
seven.
like 6'10".
Jacob,
She's
how
six
tall are
seven.
you?
I'm like 5'9", 5'10". I'm jealous because my
She's still
brother's
gonna
already
she's still gonna
5'10" and 6.
flew you out.
You know what, Miss D? I should have known Jacob got a potential boo. You know how you know Jacob got a
I'm gonna
potential
hit her up
boo?
on
Jacob done
DM.
got a haircut. I usually see them curls flying
I
everywhere.
know. You get a
Nah, that's
little
not the
haircut.
Jacob,
reason. That's not
You
the
yep.
get a little
reason.
haircut.
You and Angel and everybody else, y'all just being grown out there. Let me go
Uh,
ahead and
uh,
go
uh,
to the
uh, uh, uh.
range. You
You know
know,
what I said
nobody will
though?
ever take me to the range,
Jacob,
guys.
I'm gonna hit her
I ain't gonna
DMs and
tell you
say
why.
it's a young man that want to talk to you, so you can get flued out.
Huh?
Okay? I'm gonna hit her DMs and say it's a young man that want to talk to you, and then I'm gonna hit
Who?
Dana Evans DMs and say Goon the shooter. He can't stop talking about you in every damn stream, and and I want you to talk to him so he shut the hell up. But that's all I really want to say. But go ahead.
So guys, let's talk about this NBA.
Okay.
What can we get is do it look like OKC is gonna repeat?
Yes,
Yep. Barring
Um
injury.
just like UConn in the women's game.
Look, she wins. I do. I always tease her. He do like the chocolate. He said he liked the chocolate last night. She wins. So I said, Kalani Brown, but don't make
I know, don't bring
upset.
her up because you know who gonna come in the chat. She went.
Well, he can't get flued out because he married his wife to knock him aside the head.
Yeah, Tula, I think OKC is going to repeat
Repeat.
Well, we'll
because
see because I like Houston. I
yeah, but
like
they
Detroit ain't
doing
quite
some good
ready.
things.
Oh, okay, ADP. Hold on. You
What
skipping over
happened?
my Kalani Brown monologue. Don't be
Oh
trying to
Oh
skip
no.
over
hell
that.
no.
Don't try to skip over that. I'm trying to
When
get.
you going to
I'm
the
trying to
next
get
sport,
Jacob
Miss
flued
D?
out.
What do you
I'm
want to say
trying to
about
get Jacob
Kalani?
flued out. Okay. Don't be a
Jacob don't want
hater.
no Kalani. That's bro Claude. That's
Look,
not who he's
don't
I'm
be
talking
a
not
about.
like
hater.
that.
Don't be a
No,
hater,
no, no,
ADP. I'm
no,
trying to get
no.
him flued out. Okay.
Miss D always, Miss D
You
always suspect.
nasty.
Jacob, do not let Miss D put you in the trick bed.
I'm not letting her put me in the trick bag. I got out of ADP. I'll tell you this. I got out of what's the name? K-Stap's trick bag. You think I can get out of Mid D's trick bag easy if I can get out of
Oh
K-Stap?
no, look, you
What's trip
did get out.
bag?
You know why?
You said out
You
your
got
mouth. You
you
said you
got
like the chocolate.
you got out of KSAP's trick bag because you were respectful. But he could and he realized that because them trick,
Donna,
he could
see,
put you in the trick
Donna.
bag.
I'm trying to get you. Look, I'm trying to get you and Goon the shooter y'all dream date of y'all dreams. Okay.
Jacob,
Okay.
don't let Miss D bully you like that, Jacob. Jacob, say something. Tell her you is not having no Similac. You not warming up no bottle tonight. You real is this the real Jacob.
He said he wanted a baller. I'm
Jacob done
trying to get
got
him a
his hair
baller.
cut. You not
I
playing with
never
Miss
said
D.
that.
ADP.
Oh
Okay,
my God,
Jacob. Guess
Jacob,
what?
you got this.
Jacob, I need you
What?
to wear a Baylor sweatshirt. That's what she went. She went to Baylor. Okay.
I know that. I
Matter of
know she
fact,
was a Baylor.
I need you to wear. No, I need you to wear a Phoenix Mercury
No,
jersey
no,
with Kalani
no.
Brown
I'm not
number.
doing that. I'm not doing that.
Why? You don't want to get flued out?
I
Huh?
don't need to get flown out, Big D.
You don't want first
Miss
class?
D, you
She'll
all
probably
up
get
in
you
his
first.
business. You don't know if his boo watching this show, Miss D.
Oh hell no! I know
ADP,
she not watching this show. I don't have
ADP,
one, so I
ADP.
don't have to
Look,
worry.
look, look,
God damn,
look.
Sala.
She said first class, or maybe Spirit first class and Spirit,
First
Spirit.
and
class, first
she gonna get you some
Ain't nobody
champagne.
taking a plane these days. Guys, let me tell you something.
What?
My daddy came down here from Maryland. You know what? He said, I don't want to get stuck here. He's like, but this is the city, but not like the city like DC and Maryland, right? He booked that. Look, he came Friday. He was back on that train by Sunday. He said,
Oh,
"I
you know what? I
am
haven't
not."
been on a train like that in a
He said,
while.
"I'm not
You're
getting
right.
stuck," because he usually fly Delta, but
Oh,
because
Delta,
there's so
nice. I
much
like
going
Delta.
on, so much going on with the with the airplanes and everything. He didn't do it this time. He did Amtrak. And what, like my daughter and them, they can ready to go to Pennsylvania tomorrow. Well, 4 a.m. they're gonna go, but I told them be careful because that traffic. They're estimating like triple people traveling this year because
Yeah, for the
nobody's taking those
holidays.
planes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not taking the planes and stuff like that, or whatever and stuff. So I'm on D block, but I'll be up because I make sure my baby get there. Look, I make sure my baby get there. I know she got her husband. I don't be interfering, but I got to make sure so I can sleep. So I'll be up until
Oh,
they land. That's a
that's
10
so
hour
sweet,
drive from where we at
counselor.
too.
I'm about to crash out again because they're showing the Notre Dame USC highlights on my TV.
Oh,
Well,
that's
don't watch
okay.
it, Jacob. Don't watch it. You gotta
That's
watch
okay.
Why are you showing that game?
Oh my gosh, Jacob,
Okay,
go
look,
back and watch all the great games y'all won.
crash out for your flued out, boo. I'm gonna get you flued out. Baby, calm
Miss
down,
D,
okay?
you diabolical.
And also, Miss D, for your game cards, that I think that y'all they got people got to take it easy. Let Raven breathe for a minute. I
Oh,
hear a
Raven
lot.
played good. Raven had a double double. Say, go ahead,
I
little
know,
baby
I
Raven.
know, Miss D, but they've been hard on Raven.
They've
But
been they've
I
been
think
hard on
Raven
Raven
going
since
through
2000.
something.
Look, ADP. They've been hard on her since 2023. You know how that go when CC waved her off. They've been hard on the poor child. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I think I think she going through something, Miss D. And I understand, like she might make a
You think
little.
she broke up with her boo? You know she got a football boo,
Who? Oh,
Raven.
Raven. I don't know.
Hmm. She was
It,
at the
it it
draft.
could be that. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? They get tired. They in the spotlight, Miss D.
That's
Even
true.
sometimes with that could be overwhelming. But even I like Don. So of course those two teams. I'm
That's what they call it, T. Carmelo. They called it one lady. It was they teased a lady. She said, "I got flued out," and so that's been a thing for the last 6 or 7 years. Flued means you
oh
got flown out. You got somebody
Boom.
gave you a ticket to on the airplane. Flued. That's what they say.
oh
Flued.
my.
Yeah.
That's
That's
in
where
the
the name came from.
dictionary.
Huh?
Oh. Is
What'd you say?
that in the That's a okay.
That's an Urban Dictionary. It was a thought who got flued out by a basketball player or somebody. So she said flued. They were like flued. So they teased her, but it became part of the lexicon. Flued out. Flued.
So what do you think? What do you think they need to? I heard. Oh, Miss D. Somebody else. Who is it that they starting to get some practice time in from the Gamecocks?
Oh, baby Maddie back. Maddie Moss is back.
So look. So do you think you'll start seeing a difference in your team, far as the way that they playing since they got her back?
No.
Not fluid, flued. Yeah. I will see a difference. She'll help. They look, 'cause,
Joe
before then
Oh no.
she was only 9 deep. Now she 10 deep.
Okay.
Joe
So
Swanson
guys, if
69.
you if in chat you can put this too. We're gonna build our team right quick when it comes to the well, I got ACC guys. Oh my gosh, and nobody told me. Lord, I know I'm tired. I've been saying ACC and it's in NCAA. Lord help me.
Oh,
You
I
good.
ain't paying attention.
You are. You good.
It's
Ooh,
okay. It's late. It's
AC.
late.
Look, guys, ACC is for somebody.
Uh,
But okay, let's build our teams. If you could have your own NCAA team, who would be on that team? Who would you choose out of all the players to be on your team?
Oh, give me Juju and Sarah Strong. Give me those two.
You got to have more than two
oh,
players.
I thought we were going to. Okay, bet. Is that?
I like Juju, Sarah,
Yeah, he
Oh,
real.
Mackenzie, Raven, and I like the girl from Michigan.
Which one?
Um, 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 Sailor. I can't think of the girl name. You know the name I'm talking about. That's sad.
Sailor.
What's
So
the
Oh,
girl name?
Thyla. Thyla Ford.
Yeah, the Canadian girl.
Okay.
I
Huh?
would I would have for my team
What's the girl from Michigan?
That's
who?
Thyla Ford. You're
I
talking
don't
about
know.
the.
Solid Swords. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
From right
now
now.
I'm getting flamed. I'm getting flamed now. Oh God. Okay.
What happened?
I would want
Look at the Chapman Dick.
okay, I would want Malaysia. What,
What?
well, dang, man, I'm gonna tell you almost the whole
It's the
LSU
white
team.
dude top left real.
Yeah, he thought he was not moving.
Yes, he's real. That's funny.
Oh, Donna said Raven is doing well, but Don got to unleash. Is that
Latson,
Lawson?
Tanaya. Yeah,
Lasson?
she do. But Tanaya Latson got off. Was a weak team, but she scored 20 points, 24. No, 24 points, 25 points. She had a few games where she scored 20 points, but she needed to let her have the ball in her hands. But go ahead, ADP.
And sometimes, guys, even our best coaches and our great coaches don't don't always. Well, not don't always, but aren't always to get to certain players to get their full potential out of them. I'm not saying nothing against Don or nothing like that, Miss D. I'm not throwing
No,
no
no,
kind of
I
shade.
know what you're saying. I know what you're
I'm
saying.
just saying, like sometimes, Donna, they do it sometimes, then they don't. It's really just gonna depend on what Don's strategy is for this year. But look at Malaysia. I'm sorry, Miss D.
Yeah,
We don't we
I would have gave her a little. I still, she good, but I just can't, I can't believe she went to the ops. But that's all good. But you know what? I'm gonna get off the subject. You know what the coolest
But even
nickname
even
is?
though even though let me tell you something,
Mm.
she did go to our LSU, but Miss D, I think that is a great place for her because Kim don't play. Kim don't play,
Now
and
Don
some
didn't play,
yeah,
but
Don.
I'm gonna get
But
up
you
for
know
that.
what? Look, when
Go
you
ahead.
have two coaches that don't play, one of them a little bit stronger where they can get to that. That's what I'm saying. You could be a great coach, but it could be one little word Kim said to Malaysian, and she, what I'm saying, she doing a thing.
She
It
was
could
doing her
be
thing. She
anything.
was doing her thing with South Carolina. She really was.
She was, but not like she could not. She was.
No, she was. But you have to understand, she's a junior now. Things gonna click a little bit better as you get older, or as a player.
Yeah,
You
but
have to
I'm
understand
saying
that too.
sometimes, even with any team, sometimes it takes a different type of person. Even though we know that Dawn is a great coach and she can do her thing, no doubt about that. But sometimes it takes a different type of person to get to certain players to get them
She
to.
was playing good on the offensive end with Don. Her problem has always been the defense and turnovers. That's it.
Miss
That's it.
D, that's not what I'm saying.
I
I'm
know what you're
saying.
saying, but I'm not gonna let you have it. I'm not gonna let
Well,
you have it.
yeah, because you have to let me have that
Uh
because
uh
I'm not talking about Don as a coach. I'm not talking about Don as a coach. Don is a phenomenal
I
coach.
can't let you have
Nobody
it.
can take that from her. Guys, in the chat, do you agree? So even though the coaches are great coaches, sometimes it takes that special one to get them to
Uh,
set off a little bit more.
Don is more special than Kim. I believe that alone.
No, we're not doing no. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't
What are we
even.
doing now?
We're not even gonna do a comparison and go back
They're
and forth
both
because
really good
they
coaches. Let's
are
just leave it
both
at
great
that.
coaches. They are both great coaches. They are both.
Anyway,
They are both great coaches. They
you
are
know what a
both.
cool you
Look,
want to know a
they
cool
are both
nickname?
coaches that are well loved. They are both coaches that have made mistakes. They are not perfect when it comes to their players and their teams. They have done all of that.
ADP.
But
Oh God.
Miss
You want to
D,
hear a
you
good?
just doing some LSU hating.
Do you want to hear a good? You want to hear a cool nickname?
No, I don't.
Why not?
No, I do not want to
Why?
hear. I don't want to hear no cool nickname. You know why?
Why?
Because you try to play my LSU team.
I ain't playing no. I want to move
I'm
on.
just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real,
I
Miss
want
D.
to move
Sometimes I
on
do.
to something else.
No, girl. You trying to put me in the trick bag
I
like
ain't
you
just trick
trying to
back.
do
I said you
Jacob.
want to know a cool nickname.
Uh-uh. I'm a cool nickname, all right. I got the cool nickname.
Are we gonna talk ball or are we gonna talk gibberish? That's all I want to know.
No. This is about basketball. We talked about it
You
last
talking
night.
gibberish, Miss D?
No,
You
Jacob.
better say nothing about no LSU team or Kim Mulkey.
Okay, ADP, stop it.
Unless you know what I'm saying. We're giving out different opinions.
ADP.
So if you can get Kim a nickname or
No, there you go. See, I
oh,
wasn't even talk about that. I said let's move on. The
oh,
coolest nickname in college basketball. It's a player
okay.
from Iowa. Don't say it, Jacob.
I know who you're talking about, but yeah.
You know what it is, ADP? ADP.
You gonna say it either way, Missy. What? Go ahead.
Chit chat. Ain't that
Uh,
cool?
okay.
Remember
Like,
Chit Chat? On Iowa. So sister named Chit. Well, her real name is what? What's it called? What's her real name?
I don't remember. But I know
The
she played with Cara. She played with Cara Dunn at Georgia Tech. I do
She
know
played at
that.
Georgia Tech, and then she transferred to Iowa, and her nickname is Chit Chat. Ain't that cool? That's what they call it. They don't call her real name. I was like Chit Chat. I just thought about it. Found out about her. You know her nickname.
ADP
That's
is
the.
like ADP is like okay.
What you
I
think
don't
about
give
it?
a
Ain't that
shit.
cute?
yeah, cause Miss D is full of mess, Jacob.
Ain't that cute?
And then she gonna talk about she gonna
Huh?
say, "Ain't that cute?"
You don't think Chit Chat is cute? A cute little nickname, Chit Chat. That's cute. That's unique.
Chit chat, Kit Kat. Okay.
What?
Yeah. I guess if you like it, you like it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like that name. I think that's so cute. T.
Chit
Carmella, Chit Chat.
chit chat.
Chit Chat. Wow.
What the
It's
heck?
unique. It's a
Hmm?
nickname.
I guess everybody
Chit Chat
everybody got
from
nicknames.
Iowa. Look her up.
Iowa. Why I want to look up a team from Iowa, Miss D? I mean, a player from Iowa. Is she good?
Yes.
Okay, I'll look her up.
She's good. She got injured though. It was a bad
She trusts
injury.
me more than she trusts you, Miss D. Let me tell her.
Oh,
Put
what?
up in the thing.
Jacob's so spoiled. That's why
Oh,
he's
you see
spoiled.
it?
Jacob's spoiled,
I
huh?
know he baby Jacob. He need to
I
get
don't. I
some
don't.
milk.
I'm actually not spoiled. I actually don't ask for stuff from my parents.
Oh, you know baby Jacob.
How many siblings you got, Jacob?
One.
Oh,
It's only two of you guys.
He's the youngest one. The reason I'm jealous also because he's 5'10" at 15 and I'm 5'9" at 21. And I said, what the fuck?
oh, you are baby Jacob. Baby Jacob. Baby Jacob. Baby
Oh,
Jacob.
that's so good, Jacob. You make sure you take care of your parents because you're doing such a good job.
Also, ADP, let's talk about your Warriors losing to the Blazers today. Let's talk
Ho ho
about
ho 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 ho. Here we go. Go ahead. What you
The
got?
Warriors are old. They old.
the Warriors are not good.
Don't be talking
Old.
about my team ain't good. That's what you
They
not gonna do,
old.
Jacob.
They the
We
age
ain't
catching
asking
up
about
to
the
them.
old.
They old.
Let's see. You're always coming at my teams like that. It's
Well,
not.
you always pick the wrong teams at the wrong
No, I
time.
ain't picking the wrong team. It ain't too many times you're gonna keep coming at my team. You come
You
at
know what I'm saying?
LSU.
You pick the
You come
wrong
at my
teams.
JD5. Hey, so pretty Tony, what's up? You can come out here so pretty time you want to, girl. They
Oh,
tripping.
she's gonna come out.
Hey,
She said she's gonna make a
hey,
response
say
video
Tony.
to me about
She always,
LSU.
she always, let me put it that. She always,
You picked the wrong teams at the wrong time.
no, Miss D, you come for all my teams. I be trying to be
You
nice
picked
about your team.
LSU. I don't understand it.
ADP.
I'm
Tony's
gonna
asking
drop.
for the.
I'm dropping. Miss D, why you always gotta come at my teams?
Then the Warriors, Draymond Green, I want to show a kiss behind.
Leave Draymond alone. He
No,
could go
I
to.
will vote for him because he Michigan. He from
Oh,
Michigan,
oh,
but
oh, wait a minute, Donna. Okay, Donna got. Oh, that's a
huh?
good one, Donna. Donna got. These are the players she would have on her team: Juju, Raven, Strong. Um, hey, so pretty Tony.
What's
Michaela
up? I'm
Williams.
hidden behind the
Look down, it's so pretty Tony. You ain't had to come in here and call me out, girl. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Opening
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Listen,
So,
so
so
Tony,
Donna said her team would be Juju, Raven, Strong, M. Williams for Wally, Big Four, Swartz,
Let me get that.
Tessa Johnson, Joyce Edwards, Hannah.
dang,
That will be
you
her
naming
college
like
team.
30 people. I'm mess with you.
Dang, you stacked, Donna.
But Tony, we trying to
What's
get baby
up?
Jacob. We
What's
trying to get
going
baby
on,
Jacob
chat?
flued out. I think you know Kalani Brown,
What's
right?
up, Tony?
You know
I was
Kalani
just
Brown.
thinking about you. I said I might have to text you, but
You know
here you
Kalani
are.
Brown.
Yeah, I know Kalani. What's the deal
So we
with
trying to
Kalani?
get baby Jacob flued out. You know she flew guys out.
Oh,
So we need to get Jacob a date.
Miss
there you
D.
go, Miss D.
Just because I said I
See,
like
Tony, no,
black.
Tony,
Oh hell no.
You that's
Tony.
you sweet on Kalani, Jacob.
He said he liked the chocolate.
And
Well,
and
we
I'm
know
not
he said that last
and I ain't
night.
about to snitch on Miss D. So pretty Tony. Miss
What
D
happened?
always got to come up here and hate on all my teams. And you know one of the teams
Oh,
she
she
be hating
slamming
on
you a little bit.
LSU.
I'm talking
Well,
about
you know
Kalani
what?
Brown. And
Yeah,
listen,
went over
listen,
that last night.
Hey,
listen.
Tony, tell him be
Tony,
Oh
you know
yeah,
Dana
careful.
oh
Evans.
yeah. So pretty Tony.
You know
We
Dana
picking
Evans.
our college teams. Who would you choose?
Hold on, ADP.
Um
Hold on. Let me say this right quick. You know Dana.
oh my
Huh?
god.
We trying to get Goon a date too, because if he come on one more chat talking about Dana Evans, you need to
I
get her
know you
DMs.
don't.
Goon is not gonna stop.
I
Goon ain't
know.
gonna stop.
I know. Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
Goon
Go
ain't
ahead,
gonna stop.
ADP.
What you
Okay,
say,
so
ADP?
we doing building your college teams. So
Okay.
who would be your players for your college team? You see, Donna got her team stacked. So if you go against Donna, you're gonna lose. The way Donna got her team stacked, but I don't know. So who would be your players on your team for your college team?
Players themselves. Of course, if Juju was healthy, it would be Juju. I would pick Malaysia. I'll pick Williams. I'll go ahead and pick Fly
Mm-hmm.
Post players, because those are all guards. So post players, I'll take any post player because you have those four guards. You you can shut it down.
I already got my two post players in my head.
But I will
You gotta have at
also.
least 10 like Donna. You gotta have at least enough.
I would. Hey, well, I'm still gonna go with my girl Olivia Miles.
Okay, you got Olivia Miles, you got Juju.
I think for this team, because I got you got to have a good stack of at least 6 guards, 4 posts. So let's see who that last guard. I'm gonna go with what's her name from South Carolina?
Raven.
Raven.
What's up, BD? What's up, boy?
That will be my guards. And post players, you can just pick any post player at this point. So I'll take whatever 4. And that's my 10. That's the best. That's the best guard. Hey, that's your best players in the NCAA right now.
Well, look, Donna say she gonna take them all. Donna gonna take them all. Look, she got her players to go in. Her players come off the bench. She ain't playing with y'all. Miss D, who are your players? Who did you choose?
Because you said we had to pick 10.
I like Sarah, Juju, Raven, Charlotte Swartz, Michaela Blakes, Big Four, Michaela Williams. And I'll take before Ali. And that's about it.
That's not even 10.
Well, because
Okay.
you just throw the post players in there,
right
Yeah,
that's
post players, bets, crooks, and that's it.
As I say, you could go with any post, right? When you have guards like that, you can go with any post because you're gonna mix them all up anyway.
Jacob, you only said 2.
I know, Jacob.
I guess
Exactly. Talk about me.
All right, so give me the 3 goats.
I'm gonna get you flued out.
And
Well,
Sarah.
Tony can get you flued out.
Mindy, be quiet. I'm trying to talk.
I'm trying to get you a date. Forget about the team. You trying to get a date around here.
Well, we're trying to pick the team first.
Well, you gotta date somebody.
I already kissed an older woman before. I don't need that.
Oh
What?
Lord, oh Lord.
She ain't that old. She what? 29. She's still young.
Jacob ain't no baby no more.
Jacob afraid. That's all. You're afraid to get flued out. That's all. Let's
I
just say you're
kissed
afraid.
I kissed the senior when I was a freshman in college. I don't need that.
Oh
I'm good.
no, they don't. What are you talking about?
Well,
I
You
don't
you
you
need
out of
know,
that. We're
college.
moving
You out of
on.
high
We're moving
school.
on. I don't need
You
that.
out
We're
of high
moving
Come
on.
school.
on, we're supposed to be picking who's your pickup players.
he got Juju.
Juju, Hannah, Sarah. I already know who my center position. I already have a backup for that one. I would have
Kalani Brown.
God damn it. Mid D, do not make me crash out for the 50th time today, please.
Why you let her put you in the trip back? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Jacob. I'm listening, Jacob. You
I
got
got you,
3
Jacob.
so far.
Hey,
I got
I like
one- I
this
got
little
one.
new split thing y'all got going on. What is this?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea. Tony, it's something in StreamYard keep playing with me doing two
They do it to
because I had
everybody.
it set on one and
No,
StreamYard.
it did it to Miss D last night. I did it to Miss D last night.
I don't know what this is in the StreamYard. Like this is
Hey,
crazy.
that's cool though. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe
Ah.
it's for a short. I don't know. Anyway,
So
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. So you got
I'm sorry, Jacob. I keep cutting you
no,
off.
you
My bad.
good. No, you good.
Tony coming out here and put you in the trip bag too. Go ahead, Jacob.
It's fine. It's fine. Also, LHU is overrated. I'm sorry to say that.
Oh, now because Tony come out here. Okay,
They
wait
not
a minute.
overrated. They
Let's
not
roll this
overrated.
back. Check.
Don't
Y'all see
don't hate
that?
it. Don't hate. They not overrated. Don't hate
I
them.
worry about Jacob and
Hey,
No,
Tony, you said you were gonna make
he
a
was
video
on,
to
he
my
was on my
response.
side.
I was getting ready to go on, and then I saw ADP on, and I was like,
What was you
Lord,
gonna talk
let me
about,
join on.
pretty?
I gotta get something out on Olivia Miles.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna
watch
follow
it.
her deep this year simply because she moved over to TCU. So
And
that's
she's
gonna
doing
be
good too.
yeah,
She's doing
yeah,
good. I'm
yeah.
proud of her.
Sure,
But
she
you
is.
know, we
I'm
knew
gonna
that.
join you
We
on
knew that. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
haters that didn't know. We knew that.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then it's gonna be the clash throughout this season.
that's gonna
with
be a rival,
watching
right?
her and Hidalgo play
Go
separately,
at it.
and you know,
Hey,
But
Tony.
it
just their
seems,
talents.
Hey,
yeah,
Tony.
and look, it
What you
seems
got,
like
Jacob?
you
What's the
know,
color?
we trying to figure out who was the ringleader of some things, and it sure seemed like it won't Olivia, but hey, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Don't you know?
We're gonna talk about it. This is that's a lie. Hey, that's a whole lie right there. That's a
I
whole
don't
lie.
want
We
to
ain't gonna
talk
talk
about
about it
none of
right
that.
now. That's
You
a
know,
whole lie.
look, I'm just saying what I have observed, but I even observed that when she was, the other player was, she was sitting with her parents and they were talking, and I was watching them interact. I said,
I'm not
interesting.
advertising Subway, so you know you can't advertise.
You always
advertise
eat. Oh, T. Carmella.
That's how I stay healthy. That's how I stay healthy. You eat
Okay,
short.
she said
short meals a
Juju.
day.
T. Carmella said Juju, Z, Johnson, Big Four, Sarah. Oh, is it Azzy or is Azzy Foot?
AZ.
Izzy Foot? Okay, Izzy Foot.
Oh, I forgot AZ. Yeah, that's enough. I
Izzy
gotta have.
Wally.
Give me
Oh,
12.
give me Hanover AZ. I'm tired of this bull crap. I'm tired of that.
Board. Who's Okot? Who is that? T.
Oh,
Carmella?
she's the center on South Carolina.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. A Johnson, Joyce, and that's who she got. Who? So A Johnson.
So you got Johnson and Johnson. Okay.
I have one thing to say to Tony before I say my list.
Oh, R Johnson.
What you got to say? What you got to say, Jacob?
So I'm happy that
I'm always listening to you, Jacob. Go ahead.
I'm glad that what's their name, Full Court Trio is coming back on tomorrow because I have one thing. I can't wait to troll the bearded one about his Viking.
Oh, you might not want to do that, Jacob. You want to
I'm gonna troll him. I give him no damn. I'm gonna troll him.
He's ready for you, Jacob. I just want you to know.
Now, this time last time you say yourself from being in the trip bag. Oh man,
Jacob.
But anyway, onto my list.
Oh, look.
If they show that Notre Dame highlights one more time, I'm gonna crash out and throw my chair across the room.
Ain't no need to crash out no more. You talking all that mess. You might well go on with the flow.
All right. So Juju, Hannah, Sarah, y'all, Lauren Betts, y'all are not gonna know who this is because I know y'all don't watch this team. Danae Barnett Gay from Navy, her.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, you know who that is? Okay.
Yeah.
She surprised me at 5'8", getting 10 rebounds a game. That surprised me.
She's pretty decent.
Hmm?
She's pretty decent.
Bench. Ooh. Olivia, I'm sorry, I'm choosing Hannah over Olivia every single time. Olivia backup. Michaela Blake's at the backup shooting guard. Audie Crooks backup center. So what is it? The 3 and the 4. What position is Joyce?
I don't know. Miss D. Joyce is on South Carolina, right?
Yeah, mid D.
Let's see what she played a 4.
Yeah, she is. Yep.
She played
What
a 4.
position is Joyce Edwards?
She played a 4, right?
Small forward. Yeah.
Yeah, she played a 4.
I'll take Joyce at the 4. Whew. Now I got a 3. That's a.
Why are you saying that and you thinking about your other ones, Jacob? Let me just give you a little bit of history lesson.
Oh, God.
From just tonight on your girl, Hannah. Had Hannah not shared the ball tonight after the coach had to call 2 timeouts for her, what was that? She had 11. She put up 11 shots and she made 2. And until she started sharing that ball,
she is weird tonight.
No, listen. This is a history lesson. Until she learns how to be a team player, she is going to forever have issues. You know why? Because she is going to kill her team. The coach called 2 timeouts real quick just to get her settled in. And when she did that and she started passing that ball, what happened? What happened, Jacob? Okay. I just want you to know.
Game winner, though. That's why they won.
That's why they won, because she hit the game winner. But prior to that, for them to even be close, to even be in that category, her behind was on the pine, and they went on a run. And guess what? They were down by what? 10, 11? And they came back. And they came back while she was sitting on the bench. So just little history lesson for your favorite player.
She only missed 1 minute.
I don't care if it was 1, 5, 10, or just 2. At the end of the day, they made the big run. But not only that, once she start letting that ball go and getting it to the players, because for a moment it's like, what can the other players on Notre Dame do? You didn't know, because she never passes the freaking ball. She has to pass the ball. She's trying to get that 40-point run again. You were lucky to get the 40-point run, give up the ball, utilize your team, and you'll win some games. And people going to have you in a conversation for the playoffs. But if you play selfishly and individually, guess what? You won't even, you can consider the doggone playoffs goodbye. But that's my tidbit on your little favorite player. I like her too, and I enjoy her. I'm just letting it go, man. That's the nature of the game. You could put up 40 and lose and say, I look good, but really you look like trash, and you look very selfish when you do that. You got to utilize your team. I like her. I think she's going to do some great things, but if she can't never share the ball, she's going to become one of those hated players. And guess what? She ain't going to make it very far, because you go into W and do that and see what happens. You're going to ride that pine, and before you know it, you're going to be giving the pink slip. So I'm just saying.
So she's gonna get beat up by those girls because of what she said about them. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Them girls ain't worried about her. She young. She's young,
Yeah,
and when you're
yeah.
young, you say things and you do things like you right now, Jacob. You say things and you do things and you
Oh
think it's all.
Lord. Look, Miss D was getting them. Now you getting them. I can't say.
No.
Well, Tony's actually helping me.
We had to get
He's
on
actually
baby
trying to
Jacob.
troll
We
me.
gotta
This
get on
he's
the
trying to
baby
troll
Yeah,
me.
I'm
Jacob.
just it was
This he's
it's
trying
one
to
of
troll me.
those. Yeah, no, I just those are the things that we got to look for when we're talking about, the caliber of players and what they're doing, and you got to be able to be a team player, man. Without being a team, you can't win.
Just like our
No
LSU
team award
girl.
is won individually.
Just like our LSU people, they're
Mhm.
playing
Y'all
team.
play no competition though.
It ain't got nothing to do with competition. You're missing the point of the games,
You're
and
missing the
LSU is
point.
not doing something
You're
that
missing the
the other.
point.
Y'all play no comp.
They're
That's
not
why
doing
it's so
nothing.
easy.
You're
Look,
missing the
nothing
point,
different from the other
Jacob. You're
teams.
missing the
A
point.
team is a team. You can say they first, you can say they last. We don't care. We win it, and it's not we're 100 and up. You see that? No other team has done the LSU. You don't hear anybody talking about that record that they did. They done made a record with making these 100 points, but I land because you don't hear about it. It's okay though. You keep that hate juice up there on LSU. Watch what LSU do this year. Watch. I told you guys they're gonna be in that Final Four. Hey, ADP talking too early. Sometimes you got to see beyond what you see in front of your face. Not rushing the players. Not rushing the players now. But sometimes you got to look beyond. And let
Final
me
Four
tell
is
you
crazy.
something. When you have a team that has the chemistry like LSU has this year, that's what it's gonna take to win ball games. What you gotta say to that, Jacob?
Mid D, not mid D. God damn! Holy shit! I'm turning into ADP.
I know. Oh, I know. Man, I
I'm
need to
just,
get that right
I'm
before tomorrow because I don't want to be messing up my bank. You know what I'm saying? I need to go my bad,
I'm
not
just
mine.
trolling. What's it called? Mid ADP. They are not even gonna. They're gonna not even make out the Elite Eight.
Oh, I like the hate juice.
You know who's
Okay,
gonna be over them? Michigan,
you think so?
UConn,
Oh,
Texas,
really?
South
You you
Carolina.
you talking real brave? That's nice. That's nice to hear your vision. Everybody got a vision.
I'll take
You gotta have
Notre Dame
vision,
over
Willie.
I'm
LSU.
not.
I'll
Let
take
me
Notre
tell you
Dame over
something.
LSU.
I'm not saying LSU is perfect. Do they have stuff to work on? Yes, they do. But when you have chemistry and you work together, you might have now and then somebody won't play hero ball just a little bit, but it's not the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying what I see. And when you have built that chemistry, they got a chemistry built. That's a difference. Say what
Yeah.
you want to say, but watch. They not.
This is what
Let me
blockchain
see.
does
They
during the
got something to
tournament.
prove this year. I don't know what it is, but they got something they want. They want the world to know. Watch it. LSU. Yes.
They gonna lose in the Elite Eight. That's something they
Miss
want the world to
D.
know.
See,
See, y'all
do
not
you
even
hear?
gonna win the
Do you hear
championship.
me coming at your Gamecocks like that? No, you don't. But every time
Well,
somebody
they
talks,
might
she
not
want
win
to come at
either, but that's
LSU like
okay.
that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
okay, ADP. We already know. It's okay.
You no, I'm just saying, don't hate.
Don't 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 just
Always,
don't just
you
say
guys
don't just
always want to
say
hate on
they whack.
LSU.
Spell it.
You always want to hate on
Listen,
LSU.
listen, ADP.
You hate on New Orleans, and
ADP.
they ain't they doing the
ADP.
best they can with what they got.
Let
Hey,
me say it
Y'all
like
hate
this.
hey, this is what I
them
want
right.
to prove.
ADP. Let me say it like
I'm
this.
just saying the hate is
ADP.
real.
Listen closely.
I
Everybody
didn't
be
know you
quiet.
like that.
Everybody be quiet for a second.
Why we
Oh,
Look,
gotta
give
be
me a
quiet,
W.
Miss D?
You got your W. You got your W. Give me an A. You got your A. You got your A. Give me a C.
I
You
don't
got your
want to
C. You
hear
got your C. You
none of
got a K.
that. Why we
You
gotta
got
be
your K. What
quiet
that's
to
spell?
hear
That's
that?
whack. That's whack.
It's over.
Give me a all right, all right. Give me a okay, okay. They just whack. So get back.
uh, okay, girl. Like, okay. You want me to do the remix?
Yeah, go ahead. Be my guest.
I'm not doing. I don't have to do the remix. I'm just saying
Guess what? They're gonna remix their
we
stuff
are
right
the
after.
dogs
They're
of the
gonna remix their stuff
NCAA. And
out of
watch.
the Elite Eight. How about that? Remix
Come
that.
back to me with your tissue now. Come back to what kind you like? The Kleenex? Which one you want? The soft
Uh,
tissue?
yeah, I
Which
want the
one?
one with the lotion.
Bring your Kleenex back.
No, I want you to. If you
When we in that
lose,
Final Four.
okay, whatever. Whatever.
You know that
She got
Florida
nothing.
Johnson is not good in the tournament.
Who?
The choker.
Who?
Florida Johnson.
Oh, Jacob. We don't live in the past, big baby. This is the
Flaw J.
future.
Choker Johnson. Da, da,
Okay,
da.
let's see. I bet you she don't choke this time.
I bet you what? What?
Oh, you heard me loud and clear. I bet you she don't choke this
What?
time.
A little stuttering going on here. A little
You are gonna
stuttering.
make me laugh like the Joker again. Please don't make me do that.
You two are just hate. You
I
know
just
what's so
don't
pretty funny? You know
understand.
who it
I
is?
just don't understand why. I will never for the life of me understand why.
Why they hate on LSU so much?
Yeah, I
don't get it. I don't get it.
Mid D got kicked out of the call.
Her connection.
That's because of her ways.
That's her connection. I don't understand why is LSU one of the most hated teams. Me either. But what
just like Angel, it's no different.
Yeah,
it's no different.
It's not getting
it's
any
the
better.
same. It's the same. Hey, no, it doesn't get any better. I'm used
it don't
to
get
it.
no better. They're like the black sheep.
I'm used to it.
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
But you kind of get, you know what I'm saying? It kind of get tiresome. Like, what are you not liking? Come on, let's be for real. Okay, if you're not gonna like a team because they're not working together or something. You know, they don't have no reason.
Yeah, just like a team for something like that.
They just be like, I don't like them.
I don't hate them. It's not hate. That's just my opinion. I'm not hating them. I say I like Florida. I like Michaela. I like everybody.
You just said you living in the past and she living in the future.
You know why?
You rather have
you just put negative on her in the atmosphere, and then you say you like
I'm talking about the coach. I'm talking about for the coach. I ain't talking about the player. I always like the players. I always like LSU.
That ain't what you said though. You got to run it back. I got the receipts. I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to start doing this.
What did I say?
Why my face look I'm gonna have to start doing you like case out.
Okay, anyway, you forget. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about what was probably I don't know what it's about.
You see, that's because you got so much hate juice going over there that you can't say what you was talking about, Miss D. Pretty much you was hating on LSU.
Give me a W. You got your W. You got your W. Give me
we already heard it.
You got your A. You got your A. Give me a C. You got your C. You got your C. Give me a K.
What are you talking about, Miss
You got your K. You got your K. Give me an all right. Give me an okay. They is whack. So get back.
That's all she got. She said they whack, but then she just said she like LSU. Contradicting. I can't.
That's exactly
That don't
what
mean
she
they
said.
not whack. They still whack. I still like them. But they
I know she wins. She don't be nice. You know when Miss D, I told you. Listen, guys, I told you how Miss D is.
Okay,
no, Miss D. I don't know. I don't know too many chats. Too many lives I've been on, and Miss D has been nice. I don't know.
Green college team. What you say, smart Tony?
You know what I said? I said I don't know too many lives. You've been nice.
I've been nice. I am nice.
No. Let me tell you what she do, guys. She come in like she nice. Oh, and then she stick it to you like a butcher knife. And then you're like,
let's don't talk about LSU, and I'm cool.
You're like, what just happened? Is this the same as D?
Well, don't be disrespectful. Don't talk about LSU. How about we not talk about your team? Well, how about we not talk about your team?
We don't have to talk about. We don't have to talk. We just talk about the top stuff. We don't have to talk about South Carolina.
That's just straight up hate juice. She don't even have a reason. We
don't have to talk about South Carolina either. We can talk about the other teams.
But see,
don't get it. Don't fall for it.
We don't have to put one team down to bring another team.
You stuttering. Wait.
But Miss D, she'll bring all the teams down to put her team up. But we don't have to do that. If you rebuilding, Miss D, just say you rebuilding, but you ain't gonna rebuild off LSU. That's all I'm saying.
Who rebuilding?
You.
Now there you go. You been
let them, guys. If South Carolina
I can't wait.
12,
on Valentine's Day, you're gonna have a broken heart. On Valentine's Day,
I ain't gonna have no broken heart.
Yes, you are.
You have.
You better hope the hate that you have for one team don't end up being for your team. I'm telling you better be careful. They're not the best right now.
I don't hate no
either.
Team.
Well, your judgment for the other team. Hope your judgment for the other team.
Hard. She said
your team.
Guys, she said
Your
February
what?
we gonna be crying. Oh yeah, it depends.
Okay, I mean, hey, maybe we will, maybe we won't. Time will
A
tell.
broken heart. A
It
broken
will.
heart.
It could possibly be one team, or it could possibly be both teams. So
I'm
let's just wait
speaking
and see.
live. I'm speaking life into it. We gonna do good.
I am
Okay.
too. I'm speaking life that your team is whack, but I still got
No,
good
that's not life.
players.
That's negative. That's
No, it's
negative
not.
life.
We never talk
It's
about your
positive
team
life. That's
like that.
We
positive life.
No,
don't. We don't talk
we
about
never
our
talk about your
Positive
teams like that.
life.
It's just this is diabolical,
Positive
man.
life.
Yeah, because you
That's
get
why they say
Positive
she
life.
never talks nice. That's
I
why.
do talk nice, Tony.
No.
Okay, Minty,
AADPU.
I have a
Ooh, ooh.
question for you.
What you got?
ADP.
Miss
Ooh,
D,
ooh,
I'm just
ooh.
shocked.
Minty,
ADP. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I started doing other stuff. I done pulled out my book. I'm about to start reading. What we doing?
Oh my
Where we at?
gosh.
I
Look.
Ooh,
start,
Tony. Tony. Really?
yeah,
Tony
that Miss
Roni.
D, I
Tony
start moving
Roni.
on. I start
That's what I
moving
call
on.
you.
Where we
Tony
at?
Roni.
Honey, what book you got? Oh look, guys, get ready. You go that
What book you
scripture.
got, Tony? What you got,
What
Tony?
scripture you got? What that one?
100
What's
Days
that?
of Strength. Okay.
I can't see it.
What
100
is it?
Days of Strength. He just read it.
Oh, 100
Huh?
Days of Strength?
Yes.
Miss D, there you go.
Give me strength. Miss
Yes.
Give
D.
me strength because
Yes.
I'm being
I'm
double
telling
teamed by
you.
LSU
Give me
LSU Cowardly Tigers.
Not ADP. Minty,
I've been double teamed here.
Minty.
Jacob, I need your help. I've been double teamed.
I'm
Go.
not
What you
helping
say?
shit.
Oh, Jacob.
Oh, this
I
ain't
was trying
Jacob,
to
girl.
help you get a
Girl, this
date.
ain't Jacob. This Jake. Go ahead, Jake.
I was trying to help. I was trying to tell Tony, even though she's LSU Slurpee, I was trying to
Oh,
get
no such thing as a Slurpee. I'm from
you a
there,
Slurpee.
born and raised, and
I
had a
know it's still a
scholarship for the
Slurpee.
track team. So
It's still a
cool
Slurpee.
it, cool it, cool it.
It's still a Slurpee. But
Cool
but
it.
but guess
At
what?
least I'm for a team that's mine. I ain't for a team that ain't mine. That's
It ain't
born and
bad.
bred.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
stop.
Hey, you're right.
Let's
oh,
stop, Miss D. Let's stop.
You're right.
right. Oh, y'all
I'm
getting
just a fan,
hey
but
guys,
guess
do y'all
what?
need a group hug?
I can admit that
Yeah,
too.
I'm sensing group
she
hug
love
coming.
LSU.
I can
That's
admit
why
that
she
too.
talk about she
I
love
can admit
LSU.
that
That's why
too.
she
Oh
talk about
guys, what
LSU.
kind of fire did we just start? Oh
Anyway,
my gosh.
Jacob,
She
Ooh,
wears
ooh,
let's
ooh,
get back on
ooh.
Jacob.
That's
Guys,
Let's get back on
it's
Tigers.
Jacob.
got me
Let's get back
tonight.
on
Those
It's
Jacob.
got
Tigers
me.
are the
Let's
truth.
get back
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Jacob.
Donna. Hell yeah, Donna.
Miss D,
I
so I have
Ooh,
a
need
question for you
and
here.
Tony about to go ham on Miss D. Miss D just look, she's acting all calm.
no,
Miss
you're not
D know how
Donna.
to try to light somebody fire. Look at her over there
No,
looking all
Donna. No, that's
innocent.
not true. Donna.
She
It
Don't
is
wins,
don't don't
true.
don't do
got the
that. Don't do that,
popcorn.
Donna.
She wins. This
Donna.
is not a repeat of last night.
That's
We
my
are
girl.
on.
Look, her all them in the chat. They so good in the chat, man. They be cracking you up, boy.
Well, because where were you last night, ADP?
Thank you, Donna. I need that.
Let's get back on Jacob.
Let me put this over Miss D picture.
Tony.
Look, Miss D. You see
Why?
this?
What
Oh,
Miss
you
D?
wrong.
You see
Why would
that,
you
Miss
do that?
D? Oh, that was on Tony.
Oh,
Dang.
wait. Just
Oh,
saw my
if that was
name
under
move
Miss
and come
D
back.
name, she would have a fit.
Oh, you can't put
I
on my
just
picture
saw my
anyway.
name
Listen.
come and go away.
Listen. Would you
Miss
listen? I'm
D,
trying not to holler.
Miss D, what is
We
you?
I'm
we
trying
You
not
look straight
listening.
up on
We
that
I'm
hate
trying not to
listening.
holler. I need Tony with
Ain't
her
my action, girl.
with
What?
her black book to hook up baby Jacob with Kalani Brown. Get him
I'm
flued out.
sorry. Why would no?
She's trying to change the subject, Tony, because
No.
Tony
Why?
don't
Don't be a hater,
Tony.
Tony.
I
Don't be a
Oh
hater.
yeah, T Carmelo's of course leaving me out, of course.
Miss D. We ain't gonna let you do that. We ain't gonna let
Don't be
you
a
change
hater. Why
the.
you
We ain't
block
gonna
it? Why
let
you
you.
blocking Jacob?
Miss D.
Why you
She's
blocking
trying to
Jacob like
change the
that?
conversation.
Jacob.
Go
Why you
ahead.
blocking her?
No.
Why you
When
blocking her?
so pretty Tony was speaking and
She
y'all were
flew
going back
people
and
out.
forth.
She said that
Okay,
herself. She flew a lot of people out. She
we're
flew
I'm
not
gonna
talking
Jacob
about.
out.
say what
We're
I
not
really
talking about
want to
no
say.
flying, Miss D. We want you to stay on that side when LSU win that chip.
Right? I
Oh,
ain't
They
she
cheering
aren't
really
winning
LSU.
mad
shit,
now.
but
You
I done
alright.
said, look, I done said chip.
ADP. I'm talking about
I done went
dating.
from the top
This
40
the
to the
dating show
chip.
now. This the dating show. I'm trying to get Tony to
Uh-oh, look
get
who's
baby
Oh,
entering
Jacob
the
that,
flu.
building.
that got goon. Hey, goon the
I
shoot.
got
I
3,000.
told you
I
she
got
Tony,
wins.
3,000
She
views
wins. What I
on
tell
my
you?
Tony.
video. Look, I got 3,000 views
Oh,
on
don't
my
change the
video
subject.
on my girl Via Miles.
Don't change the subject.
I just want you to know that's what
Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna be
get
What's
doing.
you
Kalani?
changing the
Oh no,
subject?
she
Cut,
didn't, did she?
Are you gonna
Yeah.
No,
get
she
Kalani
didn't.
and
They
Jacob
not
bang?
playing. They not playing. Listen, I know
just
Full
saw
Court Trio
TikTok
is
and
going to
Camilla.
touch on this tomorrow, but they are
Tony,
not playing with the WNBA.
ADP.
I'm going
We're
to
gonna
say
talk about that
that
in a minute.
we're
We're
going
gonna
to
talk
have a
about Camilla.
lockout
We're
because
gonna talk about Miller.
What up, goon?
I'm just no, we're not gonna get too
Tony.
much into it, June, because I know Full Court Trio gonna touch on this. But what I've been saying is they're not playing with the WNBA. The WNBA wanted to be money over people, and they treated these players like they were nothing. So guess what is happening? They're getting a taste of their own medicine. And one thing, the reason why I say a lockout, guys, is because you're not going to tell these women what they can and cannot do inside of a box and that they can't play for no other teams. That's what they want from these ladies. These ladies are signing up for these different groups or whatever the case may be, because this is what they want to do. They want to be treated right. They want to be paid right. And you're not going to put them inside a box and tell them they can't play for other teams like Unrivaled and stuff. That's why I say it's going to be a lockout. That's what they want in that plan. These players are not playing with them. No, it's time for the WNBA to put up or shut up. And evidently, they better start packing. It ain't going to be after this. It's not going to be the same, guys. So you think more organizations and more people not building on doing more with the WNBA players and different stuff like that, like Unrivaled and other stuff? Oh, more is coming. More is coming.
ADP. We gonna get on that subject. I'm trying to get Tony to flew
Yeah,
out.
June. They're gonna be on
Jacob.
about 7:30 tomorrow.
ADP. We gonna talk about that.
We talking about something important. You talking about a date, girl? We ain't talking about no date.
He's
look
here
at what B.
listen.
Beckham
Tony,
said.
Tony.
He said
Tony.
LSU is deep this year. They are
Yeah,
back
they
to
are.
deep.
I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about,
Thank
listen,
you.
They are
ADP.
very
ADP.
deep this year.
ADP. We
don't want to hear about no date for Jacob.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we don't want to hear
we're
about no
not.
date.
Yes,
We're trying to talk about something interesting.
We are.
We're not talking about no
Let me
date.
just say this.
No, we don't want to talk about Jacob
Let me
and
say
no date.
this.
No.
He's sitting here with 3 old women. He's sitting there with 3 old women. He need a date.
See, Carmela, I got a feeling somebody else can join that Project B, but I'm not gonna speak on that person. I'm gonna just wait.
See, Carmela,
see if
we trying to get him date. We trying to get him a date.
I'm so glad. So that means that she won't have to go overseas, right?
She's still overseas. What are you talking about, ADP?
No, I'm saying if she do Project B, does that mean she don't have to go overseas?
She trying to get all the bags she can get.
Project B is an extension of players traveling and playing. So it's a possibility that yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I mean, but you have to think it's when we think about Camilla and all the ladies, right? We're thinking about this, and I know that this is going to be a topic for for tomorrow, but there it's money. It's money, and you have these ladies. You just be a problem. At the end, right? They're gonna go where the money is. They're gonna go where their worth is. They're worth more money, so that's where they're gonna go. And at this point, it doesn't matter. In a sense, it matters, but it doesn't matter where they play right now because no matter when they're on off season and season play. So it's mixed feelings and mixed emotions about Project B, given who is the handler of Project B. And we have some people in the chat that find that to be, of course, a place, as including myself in a certain way, that the handler of Project B is not someone that we deem is the proper ones to handle it, right? However, they're just the handler. They're not the ones running it, right? There's someone else that's going to be heading and doing all of this stuff. They're just a small entity. So we do have to think about that. So without getting further into it, because it's going to be talked about more so tomorrow. Just know there's going to be more players that's going to be involved in that.
And you want to know who I think, T. Carmela? Y'all don't come at me. Don't come at me. But I got a feeling Angel going to be in there. But I could be wrong.
No.
I could be wrong, but I got a feeling.
You're wrong.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Nope.
Angel is a businesswoman.
I know she ain't gonna plan B, plan C. I mean, Project B, C, D, F, G. She ain't going none.
We can't say what somebody else won't do.
ADP,
I'm just putting it out there. I
ADP.
know it don't sound
Why?
pretty,
Why?
but
Why?
I'm just putting it out there.
Why, counselor? Why? Why, counselor? Why?
I'm just saying we'll wait and see.
No,
We will wait and see.
Angel is resting. Let that girl rest.
Oh, she resting. Think about that. She resting all
Okay,
right.
all right. She
She
rested.
ain't resting, Miss D.
She rested.
Oh, June, you don't
Okay.
think she gonna sign with Project B? You
She gonna
never
sign
know.
with? You know what she gonna sign with? Project sit herself down.
You
That's
don't,
she
you
gonna
don't
sign
know.
to.
You don't know what Angel gonna do. Let me tell you something about Angel Reese.
Oh my God.
Angel Reese
ADP.
loves.
ADP.
Look, she's sending
Oh
text
my
messages
God. Oh
out
my God.
saying she missed
Why?
playing ball. She getting
Why?
ready to do something. Let me tell you something
I was
about
gonna say
Angel
something
Reese.
real inappropriate, but I'm
Angel
not.
Reese don't
But
hold
anyway,
herself inside of a box. Angel Reese
about
loves the
balls.
game of
No, no, no.
basketball. Break
What?
or not. You know, we say we want breaks. We take a little break and we go right back. Don't
She's
limit Angel.
resting.
Don't limit
She's
Angel.
resting.
We don't
She doing
know.
a podcast. She's
That
sitting in her
podcast is
bed.
pre-recorded, so she ain't got to worry about
Okay, but she
that.
rested. She rested. She all right.
Look, let me tell you something.
She all
Angel
right.
always moving.
I said she all right.
Angel is always
You always
moving.
trying to hype something up. ADP.
No,
She
I'm
all
just
right.
keeping it real.
Uh,
I just threw it
nope.
out there.
Don't, 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 don't,
I
don't.
know.
I'm throwing the back. I'm throwing the back. Okay.
But they not playing overseas,
I'm
right?
throwing
They
the back.
playing here in the United
It
States,
don't
right?
matter. She rested.
You know, Miss D.
Tika
You know
Mel, I
what?
think they're not going overseas to play, right? We'll look more into it. But I
We'll
thought they,
talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it
yeah,
tomorrow.
they'll probably break it down tomorrow. But I don't think that they're going to be playing
I'll
overseas.
probably be in the chat. I don't know if I'll be up top.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta see the G baby. I mean, it's later, so I'll be back home by then. But you know,
Oh,
I gotta
snuggle
go see the G. Bye
Oh,
bye. I gotta go see the G. Bye bye.
oh.
Oh, she wins. Don't think she'll join either.
Thank you. She
Look,
wins.
she wins. You know, ADP be thinking
ADP always trying to
outside the
start
box.
something. ADP
I'm
trying to
not
start
trying to
something.
start
Yes, you
nothing.
are. Yes, you are.
Angel's working and is traveling, handle business. You think? Do you think so, June? Angel doing
Thank you,
look.
June.
Angel
See?
doing a whole lot of
ADP.
things.
ADP.
And look, I might need to
ADP.
go
Look
to
at you.
the gun range because I'm the auntie.
You're starting something. You're starting something.
Right?
You like Michael
I
Jackson.
see some things
You,
with Angel
you,
going on. And he
you
done.
like
You
Michael
know what
Jackson.
I'm saying? But I'm
Listen.
gonna let Angel be her own voice and
Listen.
tell her
You want to
story.
be
I
starting
just probably need to go
something.
on
You
to the
got to
gun
be
range.
starting something. That's you. That's Michael Jackson.
We ain't into nobody breaking nobody heart. So that look,
ADP. Let it go. Let it go.
let what go, girl.
She not.
We done
She not
passed it.
going.
Let me,
She not
Miss D, we
going.
done passed it. I don't put that out there and
Okay
I left
then.
that
You
alone.
go.
You
Guess
either
what?
like it or love it.
Guess
You don't
what?
like it, it's okay. It's
Guess
okay,
what? I'm
girl.
throwing it back. We gonna throw it
It's
back.
okay, girl.
June ain't. She said the same. She
Oh Lord,
wins.
you know, guys. Sometimes I need my new wig for Miss D. I'm talking about that good wig, like you know what I'm saying. Ooh, woo, the one she don't play. Miss D, I'm gonna have to go out and buy me a new wig because you just making me feel
No, you
I'm
be
gonna have
putting
to
stuff out
go
there.
get me a wig
Don't put it
called
out there. Don't
Lucretia.
put. Why
Yep.
you putting stuff out there? Why you putting stuff out there? Huh? You starting
He
trauma.
said we don't know what. Oh,
No, you think she
thank you,
gonna do it.
Goon. Thank you, Goon. I
Oh,
appreciate
Goon,
that,
don't
Goon.
listen. You listen to Goon.
Oh, they're gonna be Oh, okay, got you, T. Carmela, got you,
You listen to Dana Goon. That's his new name, Dana Goon. Hmm?
got you.
Are you listening to Dana Goon?
But they're gonna take care of them though with that
Are you
play with
listening to
Project.
Dana Goon?
Yes, I'm listening to Goon because what Goon just said was good.
Was
So
good, Miss D.
he
No, it
said
wasn't.
we don't know, and we don't know.
Hey, but you put it
He
out
ain't
there.
lie.
You put it out there like you know something. You know something?
She asked a question.
Hmm?
No, I just always throw that out there because I don't put no
Don't throw
limit
it
on
out there. Leave
Angel.
that girl alone.
I don't
Let
put
her
no
rest.
limits on her. I'm
Let her
not saying that's
rest.
what she said. I'm just saying
Let
anything
her
is possible
rest. Let her
because
rest.
Angel's not inside of a box. That's
That
all.
ain't put it just because she don't join don't mean out in the box. What are you talking about?
No, you trying to say, oh, what she wouldn't do. I'm just saying,
She's
T.
chilling.
Carmela asked me a question,
She's
and I said,
chilling.
I think
Well, let
Angel.
her answer the question how she want, Miss D.
Miss D,
Oh my God.
Miss
You
D,
trying
look,
to sway her response.
Miss D gets stuck in what Miss D want to say, guys, and you're not
Yeah,
gonna
she
change her
was
mind.
asked a question. And
Miss
she
D don't be
responded.
Compete with
Miss
look.
Dan
D, you
Evans.
don't be listening, Miss D.
I
No,
do.
because Miss D don't
You
be
know, Miss
listening
D.
because she's
There
straight
you
at what she
go.
be saying. You know how she is, guys. She stand on business on what she say.
Midday.
Uh,
I was gonna answer this a while ago, but I had to wait 20, 30 minutes, so it's just fine.
Yeah.
that's because ADP putting stuff in the air. Go ahead.
Ooh, oh my!
No, that
Go
was
ahead,
you
Jacob.
about a date. That was you about a
No,
date
no,
for
no, no,
Jacob
no, no.
stuff.
It's not about that. It's not about that at all. I don't even know what Midday is talking about. Midday.
Oh, Jacob, really?
So we're not. No, we're not going back to that. We're not going back to
You
that.
don't want
We'll
to
move on.
date?
No, Midday. We're moving on from that. Let's move on from that. I want to ask you about this.
Go ahead.
It was about LSU in South Carolina.
Oh my God,
Oh
no!
snap!
Why?
Oh, we
No,
getting
Why?
ready to
hold
get
on,
some
hold
rumbling
on,
up in here.
hold on,
Why?
hold on, hold on.
Oh my
Why?
Midday,
What?
you're making fun of LSU and all of them when the team that y'all got your ass beat in the championship game, and a Juju-less team had the best matchup for South Carolina, for UConn during that whole tournament. So how does that make you feel? They played better than you guys, and we had our best player out for the whole tournament.
Mm.
Mm. Woo! Jacob, run
Really,
while you
really,
can.
ADP,
Run, Jacob, run.
really, ADP,
Mm.
You put
really,
the fire on. Ooh, let them cook.
Jacob.
Mm.
Let them
I
cook.
would answer. Listen. Jacob, I would answer that question if you talk to Tony about DMing
I'm not doing that. No, no, no,
Kalani
no, no.
Brown.
I'm not
Miss
doing
D,
that.
can we please get off of that? That
No,
is
Miss
Okay,
D
okay,
know
but
what
so
he's
guess what?
doing
I told
too.
him I
So
ain't gonna answer that
no.
question
I'm
till
not.
you
No,
you
you
I'm not.
can't do
you can't.
that's
Well,
promoting
no,
something, Miss
it's
D. You
not.
can't.
I'm not
Yes, it
No,
is.
doing.
it's
Don't
No,
do
not.
I'm
that.
not doing
Don't
that.
do
He need
that.
a date.
He's young. Don't do that.
She wanted to flew him out.
Oh
It's
my
all
God!
right.
Don't do that,
Leave that
Miss D.
alone, please.
Oh,
Don't do that.
don't be like that, Tony. She
No,
flew.
look,
She
don't you be like
let him
that. That's
cook.
a young
she
man. Stop
flying.
doing that to the young man.
Okay. No, he. Oh
Oh
no.
my
He need.
gosh,
Oh no.
Jacob,
It's
you
not
cook
like
that.
that.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
Jacob just cooked. Let him cook,
no, he
Jacob.
ain't cook. Stop.
Yeah, he cooked that one. He cooked it, Miss D.
No, he
I
didn't.
don't think you can come
He
back from
burnt
that
it.
one.
He burnt that. He burnt the pan. The pan
No,
all
he
burnt.
straight up cooked it, fried it,
No, he
See,
and
I
didn't.
don't
delivered
understand how
He
you
burnt
guys
it.
played worse than a Juju-less USC team with a worse
Oh,
coach.
we not gonna talk about no LSU, SC. I'm through with it. Okay.
it. She
And
want to be
well, then
you
we're through with listening to you and Jacob in a date. I want to hear
look,
about Jacob being on
Okay.
a
Oh,
date for a
I
date.
didn't mention a
I thought you
Miss
date.
were throwing
Miss
shots at me
D.
for a second. I
Why
was
you
about to
I
always
ask
like
you.
you,
See,
Jacob.
Tony
Leave
cop
Jacob
blocking you.
alone.
Tony's cop blocking you. That's all right.
No, to
What else?
cop block would
Tony,
mean that I want something of that kind, and no, we don't rock
No,
like that in this.
I'm talking about the date for the young man.
no,
He slept there with three
Well,
old
you
women.
leave
got
that
it's the
alone.
words that you know. I
Three
ain't doing
old
that either.
women.
I ain't
He
doing
need a
that
date.
either.
He
No.
needs a date.
We're
3 old
moving
women.
on.
What
What's
3 old
next?
women you talking about?
Oh Lord.
We old. That's all right.
Who
Yeah, we
Oh.
old?
old.
Oh,
Hey,
We
86.
baby,
old.
who
Oh,
you
I should
calling
86
old?
We
now.
old.
Who
Oh,
you
I'm
calling
rising and
old?
We
shining, big
old.
baby.
Who
She
you calling old?
18
You got
rising
We
watch.
and
old.
shining.
Let it go. It's over
I'm
with.
not old.
We old. It's all
No,
Girl,
right.
you're
you
old.
if you want to call
You
It's
call
yourself
yourself
okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
you call
I am
yourself
not 100 years old.
what?
I'ma still
It's
be
okay.
going. I'ma still be
It's
going
Baby,
okay. It's
I am
okay.
in my,
still be
as they
moving.
say, I'm in my prime. I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, prime
Tony,
old
who
real.
actually no, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm not gonna say nothing.
We Jacob, we old, okay?
No,
No, no,
not we. If
we
you want to
are
say you
old.
old girl,
You wanna
look,
know
Miss
old?
D, you
You
have what you say.
wanna know old?
It's okay. We old. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We old.
Right. Look, you have
Right,
what
T.
you say.
Camilla? Like for cut it. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I think people really
Go.
thought I
Go.
okay.
We ain't worried about Miss D. You know what I'm saying?
Junior, okay.
Look,
They in the
I'm steady
now.
and ready and
Who's
keeping it
okay?
moving. Trust
They in the
me.
now.
Jackup's all
Baby shake
right.
up. They in the now. They in the now.
What are we
denial.
on? We keep getting off. Where are
Okay,
we?
go ahead. Talk about
Miss D,
Because I'm
food.
gonna pull out my
No,
book
he was
again
trying to
and
he trying
start
to hate.
reading.
He's
you
trying to
know
hate.
Miss D because you know what Miss D doing. She's trying to light the fire under.
All this deflecting is
She is
killing me.
LSU hating.
Ain't defective.
I'm confused. I asked the question and nobody's answering it. I'm like,
Go
what the
ahead.
fuck?
You
Jacob.
answer
Can
the
you
question.
ask
We
me?
don't want to
Get me-
answer that
keep
question.
getting distracted. Go ahead,
talk about
Jacob. I'm
3-year-old
gonna answer the
woman.
question. What is it?
Okay.
I
He
said-
asked a question about the LSU. Go ahead, Jacob.
Okay, so I'm just confused here. Mindy, why are you talking shit about them when you got beat by a team that had no juju?
I'm not talking.
No,
I'm talking facts. We old. We got beat.
Mindy,
Yo, huh?
Can you let him finish, Miss D? Let him finish.
Because I had to wait 30, 40 minutes. So let me say something real quick. I had to wait 30, 40 minutes. I had to watch you guys argue over nothing. How about Mindy? So you making fun of LSU? You making fun of LSU when you got your ass beat by a team?
She got Jacob fired up.
I can't do this shit no more.
Oh my God, Jacob, come back, Forrest, come back.
Run, Forrest.
can't
Run,
get a
Forrest.
word out.
Run.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jacob. I apologize. You go ahead and get your
Ask the 3-year-old woman. What you want to ask the 3-year-old woman?
Jacob. You have the floor. I apologize for being rude.
Ask this old ladies.
Miss D, let Jacob have the floor. Go ahead, Jacob.
Okay, Midday, I have one question for you. I know what you're gonna do, but please actually answer the question. How did you get your ass beat by a team that had their best matchup without Juju Watkins and a worse coach? Please explain to me that.
I don't know. We sucked. Okay. As
and y'all got y'all got obliterated by what, 30, 40, and you were talking shit about them?
Okay, and
y'all got obliterated and y'all are still talking shit.
Jacob. We not on what I just say. We not on LSU or South Carolina subject. Okay, let's talk about something else.
That's what the thing I was bringing up.
Yeah, look, we're talking about. Yeah, Miss D, don't try to move the goalposts. Don't try to move the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
Yeah, we talking about all
comment
sports.
section.
That's the one he wanted to talk about.
Comment section.
Miss D.
ADP.
Look, for his early Christmas present, all he asking you to do is answer the question. You know why she can't answer the question, Jacob? She got so much hate juice on LSU.
I don't have no hate juice.
And every time we come to South Carolina, she want to move the goalposts. But no, Miss D, if you can dish it, you should be able to take it.
Your team has not won.
Let's keep
from
it
LSU almost 13, 14 years. Okay.
So y'all won the championship like 2-3 years ago. Who cares?
Why y'all even listening to Miss D right now? You don't understand why. Miss D, are you gonna get back engaged in what we're talking about? Are you gonna troll it?
I said the team is whack. I don't know why they don't. I don't know. You want me to explain
what
something?
Team is whack?
She said her team is whack.
Right. I can't explain why they lost it. They got killed twice or unalive twice by UConn. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, T. Camilla, I can see that.
UConn and LSU what? Oh hell no.
I can't see that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, no, let me take that back.
We're gonna see how they play. We're gonna see how they play.
ADP.
It is just so sad. Even it's sad. So pretty funny because Big Girl was saying the same thing. We don't understand why LSU is hated on so much.
Ain't hating.
And she's passionate about that thing.
Miss D, you're gonna have to start thinking more positive.
T. Carmella, every time after 2 hours, girl.
It ain't no after 2 hours. No, and no. Let's talk about something else. I'm tired of LSU and South Carolina.
She must be sleepy.
Okay.
Yeah, she get like that after 2 hours. Remember, she said she's
not gonna listening? ADP host.
Why,
ADP.
You been on for 2 hours already? I don't know how long you been on.
Host ADP. Okay, really?
Oh yeah, you've been on 2 hours.
Yeah, when it's after 2 hours, Miss D straight up. Look, she going.
That's what Miss D. That's what Miss D probably should sign off and go to bed.
But she
no.
already said she was gonna
Since
be
she
up here.
old, since she
got
said
time
she
to play with
old,
us.
because
Like,
I'm not old. I was
We
calling
all
her.
old.
No,
you're not
hey,
old. You
Submit
speak
speak
for
for
now.
yourself.
yourself.
You're
Speak for
old.
yourself.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with
No,
like.
no,
Look,
speak
come
for
into step
yourself.
into the light,
No, no,
Carolina.
no. Speak
Step
for
into the
yourself.
light. Step
Speak
into
for
the
yourself.
light. Yeah.
I know,
Oh,
Donna. She still ain't finished that.
it's
Look,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly,
Mrs.
Donna.
Donna said, Miss D.
I
She
said
said
we was whack. What you want me to say? I
she
don't
said
know.
that's not what she said.
I gave her
Listen,
my
Miss
Miss
picks.
D, she said, Miss D, we
I
still
said, I
waiting on your
said, I
college
said,
sneak
Juju,
peek.
Sarah. I did. I said Juju, Sarah, Raven,
you
You
had
didn't say
3
it, Donna.
more though.
Bats. I said, I like Charlotte Swartz. I said Michaela Blakes. I already said that. Was you listening? Huh?
Yeah, but you didn't say your full. See,
That's my
this is
14.
Miss D.
What?
Hey, 10? You get 10 names?
You posted that listed 10. Did you
Hannah and
listen?
Olivia. How about that?
That's not even 10.
I can Raven. Who else? Joyce. Dang.
Because Miss D is distracted. Miss D is
Yeah,
distracted.
that's true. That's true.
If Ashley Watkins wasn't her, if we would have been. Oh, hell no. No, you weren't, Goon. No, you weren't.
What, dude?
He said, what?
No.
Yeah, I like Ashley Watkins. Maybe that she would have helped.
Donna,
Hey,
I tried
she
to help,
said,
Donna.
go to sleep.
Huh?
T. Camilla said, go to sleep.
Okay,
Miss D.
both of you and ADP go to sleep. We all
Hell
old
no,
here.
I'm a night
Three
owl.
old ladies.
I
Three
don't
old
sleep.
ladies.
I don't sleep for
Three old
sometimes
ladies.
You better be
72 hours.
glad I ain't have no special guest appearance, Miss
Three
D.
old
Don't
ladies.
be trying to
Three
be
old
silly.
No,
ladies.
Miss D, don't put me in
Three
that
old
category.
ladies.
Don't put me
Three
in that
old
category.
ladies.
No.
That's who we are.
Don't
Miss
put me in
D.
that category. Like,
We're three old ladies.
no,
I'm
you are.
not
Yes.
old.
Yes.
As you speak about,
Okay.
speak on yourself.
Stop it.
Don't call me out.
We
Call
are
my name.
old. It's okay to be
Nah, you
old.
call me out my name. Don't call me out my name.
That's not calling your name. You old.
That's
We
calling me out
old.
my name.
I'm
We're
young and
old.
beautiful.
We
I'm young
old.
and beautiful.
We not young. We not spring
Dude
chickens
said
here.
real time. No,
Miss
you're
D,
not.
it's all in what you say.
You don't know
No,
what I
I'm
can still
younger than
do.
you.
I'm
We're three
telling
old
you,
ladies though.
No, you ain't younger than me.
I'm younger than you.
Miss
No,
D,
you're not,
it's all
Miss D.
right.
How old are you?
Yes, I am.
How old are you, Miss D?
It's all right. I'm still young. I mean,
And
How old are
you're,
you,
and
Miss
you're
D?
mad.
Put it in
It's
the
okay.
chat.
It's okay to be mad. Old or young in your mind.
How old are you, Miss D?
old.
no,
Put
it
it in
ain't.
the chat.
It's. I'm so young. I'm so
Why
young.
are we talking about women's ages right now? What is this?
Because Miss D keeps getting sidetracked
I'm
versus
not getting
what we're doing.
sidetracked. I
'Cause
said.
now
I
we're talking
said,
about old ladies versus
Where?
just saying our piece
Oh
and
my
letting the
God.
next person move on. You got to say your piece, then you got to talk about
I
old
did.
ladies. then you
I said
talk about
South
who lived in
Carolina.
the shoe
I said
with
South
so many
Carolina.
kids who don't know what to do. Let's keep it moving.
That's not you. Look, you can make jokes all you want. We old. It's okay.
No, you
Miss
are.
D,
We
you're
old.
old.
We old. It's
Miss
okay.
D,
Miss D,
let's
we get it.
ADP.
Miss D,
Miss
we
Tony
D.
got a problem with
I
old.
got a
Yeah.
I
challenge
got a
for
problem
you.
being old because I'm not old. Let's go.
You
Miss
keep
old.
D,
moving.
I
But go
have a
ahead.
challenge for Miss D, guys. On the
Yes.
next live you get on, let's see how long you can put positivity in the
She
atmosphere.
can't. She can't.
I know
Not
that's
too long.
positive. Say it.
No,
Say you
that's
I
old
not
want
is
to
positive.
see
negative.
how long. No,
Yeah, that's
it's
negative
a
Saying
to
you old
me.
is negative.
To
Miss
me,
D,
yeah.
it's a challenge.
Oh my God.
I want to
For
see
real.
how
Yeah.
much positive
Oh my God, Tony.
you can
Tony,
put
stop
into
it.
the atmosphere.
Look, Tony,
It's all right.
like the singer. Tony.
Yep. They used to call me that too. Tony.
Okay
Yeah.
then. No, don't get
I just
get your feelings.
ain't nobody in the feelings.
Get
Ain't
your
nobody in
You have
feelings.
Yes,
We
you
don't
are.
you
feel
have
it.
what you
You're
Ain't
say.
no
entitled about
feelings
your
around
age.
here.
We old. It's
Why
okay
you
to get
No,
old.
Miss D, talk about yourself,
Get
not
no,
someone
don't talk
else.
about
I don't
us.
need you to talk about me. Nah,
We all old.
I
We
don't need you to
older.
talk about
no,
me.
no,
Okay, we
I'm
older
not on
than
the
you.
table. I'm not on the table
We're
for discussion.
older.
No,
no.
I'm not on the table for
Older
discussion.
ain't got nothing to do with it. You
Can we
said
move
old.
on? What else? What's the next topic?
Shriveled up.
That's part. Y'all think old is a negative. Old is a
I
positive.
know what the term is, Miss D. We're
Okay.
on something else, but I
Miss D,
don't want to be
who
labeled
made you
as
mad
that.
that
You're
that girl?
labeling me.
Look, we
Don't
love
label me as
sports.
that.
What's
That's
going
not
on, Miss
label.
D?
That is labeling. Let's go.
Miss
Moving
D, are
Okay,
on.
you?
put your birth
Next day.
certificate out there. Put your birth certificate. That's
I don't
all.
need to
Yo.
put yours out there.
She is.
I'll put mine out there too.
This is diabolical. I don't look. Can we move on to something else, or else I'm gonna jump off because I I want to talk sports. I want to talk
We
basketball. I don't want to talk
joking.
Yeah,
about my
okay,
age.
so
We talking about
so pretty
a little
soon,
joke.
we was talking
Look,
about the
she your
NFL.
sister.
We talked about. Can you
Jacob,
believe I talked about Gummy
Okay,
Caleb
hold on.
Williams?
Hold
We
on,
talked about
ADP.
Gummy Caleb Williams. We
Okay,
talked
hold
about
on, ADP.
JD5.
Jacob. I'm talking to Jacob.
We
Jacob,
talked
get
about
back on the camera.
Bryce Young.
Jacob, you're gonna get old one day. It's okay. The word old is not gonna hurt nobody.
But yeah, we
It's
was
happening
talking
soon.
about like
Don't be in denial either. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
different. We was talking about different sports for pretty time. So we started off talking about the NFL. You know how the rookies are and giving them a fair chance before they count them out. You know what I'm saying? So I talked about JD5, Bryce Young, and Caleb Williams.
Okay.
Then we got into the NCAA. We didn't talk about the WNBA or whatever. Well, we talked a little bit, but not so much. The NBA, we talked a little bit about it. You know, a lot of hate juice on my Warriors and everything, but not
The Warriors must be your team.
yeah, the Warriors my team. 'Cause I love me some Steph Curry is my player right there and everything in America. You know.
Warriors.
See, when Jordan left, I was a Bull fan, but when Jordan left, I left the Bulls. And I like Steph. I like, Steph got a story too, so pretty Tony. They tried to play him too on draft day, but but they always hating
But
on
guess
Steph.
what?
Though.
ADP.
They hate on Steph a lot.
ADP. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Warriors are
Oh,
getting
God.
old.
Miss
My
D,
Pistons
we've
are
already
young.
moved
No, I'm
on.
talking about the team. I ain't talking about they. See, he getting sister.
You said feelings
I'm
and
getting
getting
sister. You getting sister. I said they
No, I'm
old. My
not
Pistons are not.
sensitive.
They not
Oh,
gonna make the
God. Here
team.
we
They're
go
old
again.
team. That's all I said.
The
Pistons are
Warriors
younger,
are
and we
not.
can make it the playoffs. Woo! But go
They're
ahead.
not an old team.
They
The
are.
Warriors are not an old team.
They are.
It's all in your mind of what you can and cannot do.
ADP.
Thank you.
Father time.
If you choose to
Father
think
time.
negative,
Oh
that's
my
what's
God.
gonna come
Oh
out
my
of your
God.
Father
game.
time.
And are you gonna have your best games all the time? No, you are
ADP.
not. What
The
player
Oklahoma City
does?
Thunder are the youngest team. They're not going to beat Oklahoma. They're getting older. Stop it.
That's what you think.
No team is going to beat
It doesn't
Oklahoma.
matter.
What do
You
you
could be
mean?
young, middle, whatever. It
We talking about
doesn't matter.
basketball. It's
It's
a
all
cutoff
in the
point.
team
It's life.
chemistry.
It's
All
life.
in how the
Why y'all have a
organization is
problem with the
ran.
word old? What is wrong with y'all? Why you had a problem? Let it go. Oh my
Why
God.
don't
No,
you let it
we're not
go?
talking
You
about
the one that won't let it go.
Jesus. I said the team was old. Y'all
You,
getting all no, they ain't. Oh
we're
God.
not talking about that, Miss D. We're on
I'm talking about the
something
team.
else.
I'm talking about the team. Y'all
Okay,
got
so
ADP got a
why
problem
are
with
you
the
taking it back to y'all
no,
got a
ADP
problem
has a
with the
problem.
word old?
No, she has a problem with her words being old. They old. They old.
the
Oh,
Warriors
her
are not old. That's
warriors.
your
Oh, I thought you
opinion.
said word.
That is your opinion. ADP
Yeah,
was
I
being
didn't hear
stolen
your
and is
word.
taken away
I
from the
thought you
show.
said word. I didn't know you were saying warriors.
I know I'm not trolling. I'm being serious. I'm being
No, Miss
serious.
D, you can't say that about my team like that. You can't say
Yes, I
that.
can. I like
Well,
them. Don't get me wrong.
well,
They
well,
going to the
that
Hall of Fame. They going to the Hall of Fame, but it's
Oh,
over with.
God.
Okay, it's over unless they make a trade.
it's not over. You can't say
It's
that about
over.
you can't say that about
Oh, let me say this.
people's
Okay, let me
teams
say
and
it in a
stuff.
different way. It's over.
It's not
OVA.
over. In
Over.
your opinion, everything is over, but everybody's entitled to a second chance, a restart, a rebuild, even if they don't have to rebuild. We don't know. We cannot speak negative. I don't speak negative on my team.
That's not
Even if
negative.
I,
You
I
want
can
to?
keep it real
Hey,
and say, if they
everything don't have a
messing up in their
rainbow.
game and stuff like that.
Everything don't have a
But I'm
rainbow.
not gonna talk negative and say my team doing
Everything
this
don't have a
and they gonna do this the
rainbow to
next
it.
game.
It's okay. My
ADP.
team got old
No,
too.
that's your opinion.
No, ain't no opinion.
Everybody
It's
doesn't have
facts.
to
It's
agree with
fact.
your
Okay, okay.
opinion.
Let me say this. Let
You're
me say this. ADP.
entitled to your opinion,
ADP.
and that's
ADP.
okay.
Thank you, T. Camilla.
ADP. Let me say this. T Camilla. Shh. ADP. Let me say this. Let's do not necessarily a bet, but let's come back later and say, what do you think? You think the Warriors gonna make it to the second round of playoffs?
If they do, it's okay. If they don't, it's
I'm
okay
not
too.
talking. Oh my God.
That
Oh, that's not what I
doesn't
asked
that
you.
doesn't
That's not what
mean
I asked you.
they don't have the
Miss Tony, how
talent.
you doing?
That's not what I asked you.
No, I'm just you
What
asked
is
me
it?
a question
You
and I'm
you
giving
saying
you
you
my
saying they was gonna
answer.
win? Ain't no second place. You trying to treat this like a second place
No,
prize?
I'm not trying to treat it like
You
that. I'm not
are.
gonna speak. I'm
You
not
gonna.
gonna put negative because
It's not
I'm not
about
in
being
charge.
negative.
I'm not gonna
I
speak
asked you
negative
a
on my
specific
team.
question. I asked you a
No,
specific
you
question.
can't have it both ways, Miss D. You
Yes,
ask
I
me a question
can.
and I'm
Let
entitled
me
to
say
answer
this.
it
Let
the
me
way
say
I
this.
want
Let
to
me say
answer it.
this. As good as the Pistons is this year, I don't see them making it to the second round. If
That's
they
your
do,
opinion. That's your opinion. My opinion is
it's not
I'm not gonna
opinion.
speak
I'm looking
negative
at the
on my
play.
team.
I
Okay.
know, but she has let Miss D. We can't. Everybody's not gonna always agree with you. You will argue the fact until someone agrees with you.
It's not
That's
about agreeing
your
with me. It's
opinion.
about no. I asked her. She keeps saying they good. I just asked a basic question. Do you think they make the playoff? Oh, it don't matter.
You asked me a question and
Oh
I'm
my god.
entitled to
Oh
answer
my
it the way that I
god.
see to
Oh
Well,
my
answer it.
she
god.
originally answered, and then you said no, they're not, and that's when she said that's your opinion. So you got to hear yourself
No, she
sometimes.
said no. She said whether they do,
Oh
they don't. It's
God.
okay. What kind of what?
But she answered it
ADP.
right the first time.
Oh my god.
Miss
She
D,
gave you an
you
answer
can't
the
have it
first
both
time.
ways. You either
She
ask
gave you
the
an
No,
answer.
look, you
no,
either
no,
look,
my
Miss D,
god.
you either gonna ask the question,
No, you
ask
didn't
the
answer. You
question
said
and
it
get the
don't
answer that
matter.
the person you're
You said
asking
it don't
has
matter.
to say, and not your. It's like you're asking the question and you're answering it for me. I don't
You
need
all
No,
you
I
right,
didn't
answering
answer
the
the
Jacob?
question
question
You
for
for
bored
me.
you. I
yet?
didn't answer the question for you.
I
I asked the
got it.
question.
Yeah, I am.
I
I'm not
know.
gonna speak negative on my team.
It's not speaking negative. You we dealing with reality. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Reality is you speak negative, you have what you say. That's a reality. I don't know what
I
my
didn't speak
Warriors are gonna
negative.
do.
That's not negative. Why is that
Yes,
negative?
it is.
Oh my
It's
god.
very much negative when
No,
you
it's not
saying what a
ADP.
team can and cannot do, and you're judging them by
I'm
what
doing
they're
good. I'm
I'm
paid.
doing
looking at
good.
my
I'm
eyes.
doing
Eye test, not my heart. You looking for
Miss
your
D,
heart and
I
not
done told
eyes.
you. Look, I
You
get to
looking for
going into
heart.
the
participate in my
chat.
response,
Let
and
me
You
I
know
looking
when
for the
this is
heart.
done. I'm going to
You're
the
looking for
chat.
the heart and
Tell me
not the
done.
reality. Instead of looking at the game for what it
who's
is.
Kate Cunningham,
That's
He's
my
on
Pistons.
Detroit.
the next Devin Booker.
No, but he better than Devin Booker. Next Devin Booker, really? Go to sleep. You go to sleep.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that player up, Goon. Oh
You're
man,
talking, Tony. What are you talking about?
it's a shame
Y'all
you
are
put
talking
your
on something else. Y'all know. Look,
I asked her a question
I've
about the
never
heart
been labeled
team.
at ADHD, but I swear to God, I feel like I got it when I come up on up here. I feel like I
That's
got
all I
ADHD.
said. That's
Damn.
I'm talking about the team.
I can only take so much for so long, and then I start doing something else. Like my mind in some
Okay,
place
Tony.
ain't
What you want to talk about? What you want to talk about, Tony?
right
Tell me
Okay,
what
that's
you want
why
to talk
I
guys.
be
about.
long with.
What do you want to talk about?
Thank you, T. Carmella. Thank you
What
so
do you want
much.
to talk about?
Listen, you see, Miss D, you
We got to get
see
back
how
on
look
topic. Yeah.
the chat love and appreciate everybody, right? But you see how they look. They let us get and do our thing, and then they say, "Okay, rewind it back. Let's get back into it."
You got
We
to
Thank
are
you,
on
peel it
T.
back.
topic.
Carmella. Thank
We
you. I
are on
appreciate it.
topic. I asked you a question and you said it don't matter if they win or lose. That's all you said,
Yeah,
right?
and you should let me. You
And
can't
then
make
that's
me
our
think.
response.
Yeah,
So that should be that.
yeah, we're not gonna go back to it, Miss D. We're gonna move on to something else. 'Cause I already answered the question. It just wasn't what you wanted. That's all. It's okay though. It's okay.
No, you want to make everything a rainbow and ice
I'm
cream
not
and
making
sprinkles.
everything a rainbow.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
not. Life and death is in the tongue, so I'm not gonna
It ain't
speak
about
negative.
ain't no tongue. What are you talking about? That's
I'm
not
just
even. That's
saying.
not even. That's not even.
Okay.
What?
All
What?
right. Let's go to the next subject. Or
Thank
whatever.
God.
We'll be going
Thank
back and
God.
forth with that one all day. So since we talked about since we talked about the NFL, we talked about the NBA. We didn't tap too much into the WNBA. So as of now, guys, what do you see things going from here with the WNBA? With all these changes, with all this, what Project B, with Unrivaled, with AU, with just different stuff coming up. What do you see? Do you feel like they are gonna have a lockout? Do you feel that way?
Yes.
Or do you think that they're gonna give in.
They're gonna have a lockout.
Why do you feel that way?
Because they literally said they're not satisfied with the money
They're
they
not gonna
have
settle.
they're getting currently.
Mm-hmm. And they've been saying that, and they keep saying that. And and then you got them still speaking now. Every time I see Satu, I just start laughing because I already know she get ready to say something. You know what I'm saying? So they're not playing. And you gotta look at everything that they're telling them they can't do too. And that right there takes the cake. So what they're doing when they signing up for this Project B and Unrivaled and playing overseas, they're moving in silence, but they're also speaking at the same time. Like, we're not gonna settle, we're not playing for this. And you can only say we not playing for so long until they, you start doing action. You got to do action behind your words, and that's what they doing. They standing 10 toes down on what they said. Oh, they hired a new coach. Who is it? She with?
It's a male coach.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Oh
I wanted
man,
to let you finish.
They hired a male coach, guys.
Yeah,
it's a white male.
Oh gosh, here we go. We ain't gonna have no women coaches in WNBA.
Yep. And that's going to
their
be a
agenda.
problem. That's going to be the next issue, right?
That's been their agenda. That's been their agenda. This ain't something they've been plotting to do just now. They've been planning this.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they're doing. They are straight up playing in our face. Because now it's not just about the color of the coaches.
Oh shit! Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
I have something to share.
Go
ahead, Jay.
What they called? They asked Noelle Quinn that question about the male coaches, and she said, "I feel like it's intentional. They are not doing this by accident. This is very intentional that they're hiring male coaches over female coaches."
Lisa Leslie was hot. She's not even gonna ever want to coach in the WNBA.
Well, at this rate, don't look like no female's going to be coaching in it.
No.
Right now, I mean, you still have Becky, who ain't going to go anywhere. Once Becky is gone, and what's that? White leaves. Then what do you have? Because essentially, you got those two and the coach from Fee's team. So you got those three.
T. Carmelo said there's 5 or 6 women coaches in the W. T. Carmelo, you see how that number trickling down? Oh my God. Mm-hmm. You see how quick it's like a domino effect. You don't know, some of them other coaches that's in there, they might say, forget that.
Yeah, Cheryl Reeves. You say Cheryl Reeves is trash. All right, girl. She may be trash, but she getting it done. She ain't win that second championship back to back, but she getting it done.
Yeah, she going to a new team, and she gonna see what she can do.
Damn, Goon.
Goon, leave them alone. Actually, the Valkyrie did pretty good for their first year.
You can't. Oh yeah, I did forget about her. So yeah,
look, you can't even knock that one, Goon, though.
Natalie
they actually did pretty good for their first year.
We like Natalie because Natalie is going to be what you call a whatever you like type of coach. Mm-hmm. What you want me to do, I'll get it done.
Whatever happened to Tiffany and Cole?
So we got a WNBA women coach.
Oh, I know, typical.
Blowing them out. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I'm glad that Noelle was able to, but I knew she would get somewhere. I just didn't know where. So I'm glad she got an Unrivaled, because the one thing I like about Unrivaled, they keep you. Only you decide if you don't want to come back, or whatever. And I think that's good. She's still getting paid. I mean, you can't. And look, she's been in the game a long time. So I mean, sometimes they need a break. Coaches need a break. And then they may go back into it. Or she might just do Unrivaled. We don't know, or whatever. I see Noelle doing a little bit more than that. I don't know what yet,
Yeah.
But it's just sad that we can't even look at no more women coaches coming back on being in that particular league, the WNBA. And that's not right. So pretty soon, they can't go. Well, they can go on straight with 5 or 6 coaches. They can, but it's going to take an overall community and players to step in and say something too. I think, and
Yeah.
social media, far as the women coaches, because one thing I can say, when we stand together, baby, we rise. We make some things happen, but we got to stand together. Because if we don't, they're gonna continue to happen. We're gonna have zero. We're gonna have zero female coaches in the WNBA.
Yeah.
So, and then they're gonna find other leagues. These women, let me tell you, when this is how it works. When one person come with, you know it. One organization come with an idea. Hey, we're gonna do this on the off season. We're gonna do Unrivaled. Then here go another one coming. Oh, we're gonna do this too. Project B. AU, hey, we in the game too. We all in the game. Guess what? You think somebody else ain't getting ready to come with something else? Watch. It's gonna continue to happen because the female coaches need to be appreciated, and they're gonna find a way to appreciate them coaches because they're gonna stick together.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we got 2 coaches. Y'all say not going nowhere, but even Cheryl and Becky gonna get tired.
Let me tell you something. Becky goes with the best of them, right? You're gonna have to really. Becky's gonna have to be ready to retire. If they don't force her out, she isn't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, she's strong willed.
She started off coaching in the men's league, so in the WNBA, so right under Popovich. So she's rough and tough. She's another one that you're gonna have to figure out a way to break her. You can't really break Becky, right?
Dang. Yeah.
That's gonna be the key for her, because you can say and do whatever, and she's gonna find a way. But she's a player. She's a coach that you're gonna have to break. You ain't gonna be able to break her. I didn't think you'd be able to break Cheryl Reeves, but Cheryl Reeves broke down in that last doggone game. But I get it. I understand. But she should have she should have read the room and saw the play in its entirety, right? I understand that fee went down hard, but that's just a situation where things just happen. And unfortunately, it cost them not only the game, it cost Fee the the end of the season. Of course, she has the injury. She has, come to find out, it was more serious than what we thought. But it was just a freak incident. It's not something that was that dramatic for her as a coach to do what she did. However, it's done. But in the heat of the moment, that's what coaches do. So I'm not gonna fault her for doing it either. I'm gonna say she probably should have read the play a little bit better before reacting. However, I understand why she reacted the way she did. The player is down, she's hurt. This is your number one player. She was in contingents. Not really after she came back from her injury, but she was at one point in contingents to be MVP. So you just have to look at it from that ramification side. I didn't think she'd blow a gasket, but let's see how silent she is when she returns, since she was fined for saying, cussing out the owner. So we'll see. But I don't see anybody else being as the other female coaches that were around, and that is still around. Are they willing to withstand the test of the battle they get ready to go through? Fact to be remained, I don't know. Other than Becky, because she's been there, done that. I think had they not fired Spoon, she probably would have been another one, but because she's one that she runs at the beat of her own drum, and that's why she was fired. Right? Had she listened and did what P wanted her to do, then she would still be there. Correct? So she's one that just beats her own drum. So when you beat your own drum and you can establish Well, she just happened to beat her own drum to somebody that they hired after she was hired, to whom became her boss, who don't know diddly, because he was a trainer, not a coach. That's the difference. So, and sometimes you could be a player and you can't coach worth a lick and think you can. So it's vice versa. And there's people that have never coached that are fantastic, that have never played, that are fantastic coaches. So go figure.
Yeah. It's just crazy. I feel like we can't even take a break, get a breath, a fresh air with the WNBA. They having something going on. It's negative. It's nothing positive. I don't care how much advertisement they trying to do in between. It's still more negative than it is positive when it's coming to this WNBA.
Yep.
So that doesn't help me or make me think that any changes are going to be made on November 31st. Mind you, everybody going to be getting finished eating their good turkey food or whatever they're going to eat. They're going to be in the gym. They're not going to have time to be messing with no WNBA.
Yep.
And making no decisions. So, yeah, I don't see a change. And there's need to keep extending it because if nobody's agreeing to do right, then we gotta do what we gotta do. And as you know, social media creators and having our platforms and stuff, we got to make sure when it does happen that we continue to lift these players up and the coaches that care about these players, because they're taking a hit too, because they're taking up for their players. So that's what we're gonna have to do when it comes to this CBA. But I look forward to catching the breakdown tomorrow for the CBA and everything, and um because I want to know what else we're looking at. I like to look at the whole blueprint, and I know I'm just looking at a little tip of the icing, but this is serious, guys. This is so serious because this has everything to do with these players' lives and the coaches.
Yeah.
This is not a game. This is their life. This is what we enjoy watching. And if you enjoy watching it and critiquing and doing whatever, why not support them in a different way? You know what I'm saying? When we're not watching the game, because they're gonna need it. Because trust me, they already got people from different places coming at them already. Put up and shut up, type of thing. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say about this, but then they're not the ones actually playing the game. They're not the actually.
Oh yeah, they were talking about it in the chat
overseas, huh?
They said the same two names I said in the chat. I wouldn't even pay attention to the chat. I'm just now reading.
Oh,
but, yeah.
Yeah, they did. You talking about Cheryl and Becky?
Yeah.
Tony.
What you got, Jacob?
I actually wanted to ask you this, since I asked the other two about this before you came on. What did you? I know you saw the USC Notre Dame game, but I'm gonna move past that. What did you think of the? Actually, I can ask both. But I'll ask this and I'll ask that other question. What did you think of the Michigan and UConn game? What were your takeaways from it?
I hadn't seen it. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do the replay with Keisha.
What about USC and Notre Dame? Unless you couldn't see it because you were in the car.
Oh, I saw it.
You can.
I would say, but I saw it, and I can hear it more so, but I can see it. My car is set up where I have, y'all got to learn how to do that. You got to do it so Pretty Tony do, right? I got my stuff up on the dash where it's safe and it's not impeding my vision all at the same time. So what did I think about that game? I just thought basically what I said early on when I came on. As long as Notre Dame can play team basketball, if they can play together, i.e. meaning your girl,
damn it,
can move the ball like she did after being told to, because I'm sure that's exactly what happened, because right after that second timeout, the game took a shift. far as her style of play and what she was doing. So Notre Dame can do some things. Will they win very many? I can't say, right? Because I still have to see all the teams. I haven't watched all the teams play as far as the ones in their conference, right? So, but they can win some games and they can probably shock some people because folks feel like because of their loss of Olivia and then Maddie gone, that they probably won't fare well. And then the other transfer. So I think if they do what they did tonight, but in the beginning from start to finish, they will look different and they will feel different and they will play different, right? And people will probably respect their game as a whole, not just one player. Because that one player right now will do one or two things. She will either make the team great or she will kill the team as an individual. So that's what I got from that game. Once she had a little talking to, she did well, being a facilitator because she's a great facilitator. She just have to allow herself to do that and not feel like she has to do it all. And trust in her teammates. At some point, you got to trust in your team because you get down to the wire and say you make it to the playoffs. It's all about team. It ain't about an individual because you will get scar dragged out there. And then you're wondering why you get beat by 40. The same 44 or 40 or 44 you put up a couple games ago, that's what you're going to get beat by if you can't get your team involved and not worry about just self. Again, there's a lot of players, and I talk about those that are their 4-year players and their eligibility time is up that are trying to find a way to get themselves looked at in a W. This is a selling point for you if there's a W season this coming season, right? However, you still have to do the recruiting process because if there is a team, then of course you have to have the players to go on and match the team. USC they're going to be a roller coaster. They're going to be up and down because they're still trying to figure out their pieces. And right now they're being led by a freshman. Juju, when Juju was there, the team was led by her, but Juju is a special type of player, right? You see Jazzy? Jazzy is another special type of player, and I'm going to be excited to watch her play all season. I watched her in all the exhibition games, the USA team game, and some of the other Jordan game I think she was in. I watched her play, and I was, of course, extremely impressed. And now to watch her with her team and watching what she's doing, she's very capable. She is not a Juju, but she is her, and I think she's going to do well. But the team itself, for those veteran players, I'm disappointed because they should be doing better. They should be doing more, and they should be leading the team. How will Jazzy learn? How will Davidson learn, right? Davidson is learning on the fly right now. She has Juju on the sideline talking to her and in her ear and giving her advice, but it's not the same as playing the game with her, right? So, again, the game could have gone a different direction, which had Jazzy made that shot, then should have made that layup. I don't feel that Hidalgo would have went down and made that layup. Why? I mean, that short jumper. Why? Because it would have been a rush move at that point. Now we got to rush to score because we down by 2. There was no rush to score with the game being tied other than to get the, to dribble and run down the clock from the 18 seconds for the last shot. Either you make it and you win or you miss it and you go in overtime. So it wasn't a buzzkill for them at that point. So, and, Notre Dame shouldn't have allowed the game to get to that point. However, they did. Just like USC shouldn't have allowed Notre Dame to come back after being up by so much and going on that big run. So you got your flaws. and you got your high points in that game. So that's what I'm looking to see from both teams moving forward. So we'll see. We'll see.
What I learned from the UConn game, I figured out that UConn is not very. UConn, I feel like it's beatable after seeing that UConn game. To be fairly honest with you.
Yeah. We'll see.
Could they? Because it took Silas Swords to come hit like to have like a masterclass of a last few like a quarter to get the game close because she was hitting like left and right.
Right.
Dang. Well, I know we're gonna have to watch out for these teams this year and see what happens.
You got a lot of stuff to catch up on. I gotta show you a lot of things.
I know. I told you, Jacob. You are because I didn't. You know, when Angels start going to LSU, that's when I start following college basketball.
That's fair.
You know, the Lady Tigers. So yeah, I'm still learning. That's why you always see me researching and doing, you know, different videos because I be learning too. So it's good to know. And like Keisha and I'm supposed to do a list too of the players they have because that's what they did last year. They did a list of the players, and that's how I knew the names of the players.
See, Camilla said who won? Who won which game?
Oh,
which game?
she's replying to me because I said UConn looked beatable. That's what she do.
Oh, okay.
They're not as dangerous as people thought they were. That's what I mean, T. Carmella.
Oh no. That's okay. You know, look, we gonna see. We still got some more ball to play. We gonna see what happens. Okay, guys. So do you so what are your final thoughts about everything? From you know the NFL, the WNBA, the NBA, and stuff like overall for sports. List like the like just a major change you want to see overall in all of the organizations because they all have something in common. To me, they do. But what do you want to see changing? Far as in the NFL, the WNBA, the NBA, NCAA, and so forth.
I guess I'll go first. For the NFL, I want to see these players become what you call dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have to want to play harder. Just the clash of what I'm seeing in this era of sports is just not the same. And so you have players such as the W and in the NBA that want to bring that out. Like you got the Angel Reese and the Kiki Erafin and the Asia Wilson and those guys. You know, I said Kiki because Kiki to me reminds me of Angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have players like that are willing. They want the game to be like it used to be. Even Paige wants the battle. She enjoys battling. She enjoys going back and forth. She enjoys the physicality of the game. But when you take that away and have only spurts and moments when it can be physical for some and not others, it's crazy. In the NFL, you got to make sure you're putting the right teams on the right. You got to stop. For NFL, you got to stop caking, right? You caking because you're praising players that aren't that good, and you're taking ones that can help you win, and you're putting them on the back burner because whatever your reasonings are. I could say a couple of things here, but I don't want to say that on your panel because you know it's going to deal with race, right? But it doesn't. Race isn't always the color of your skin. Right. So race comes in many, many ways, in many forms. And that's what I'm seeing when it comes to the NFL. You got to get rid of that and you just got to get the best
Yep.
man for the team. You got to get the best man for the job and get it done and go out there and just hammer. Either y'all gonna hit hard, you're gonna play hard, you're gonna hit hard, and you're gonna come out with the win, or you're gonna continue to be passive and running around with your hands like this versus with your hands like this and talking about let's get after it. So it's a number of things in the NFL that I see that I would hope at some point would get back to the true game, the true
Right.
love game. I need the true love of the game of football, and it's not for showmanship. And
Right.
in the W and in the NBA, let the players play, right? What I mean by that is this sport is meant to be trash talkers, just like the NFL. Is meant for you to talk trash, is meant for you to say what you're gonna say, and then you get it out the mud on the other end, right? You just talk smack to me and tried to diss me. You scored on me and you trying to make me look bad. Now I gotta go on the other end and I gotta make something pop because if not, I'm gonna be talked about, right? We know that that's the nature of the game. But
Mm-hmm.
when the narrative is being controlled, you're making them like puppets. And this is not a sport for puppets. This is a sport that is physical. It is a sport that deems the trash talking. It is a sport that deems physicality. You just got to let it happen. And that's my take on all of it. I wish that I could see this. However, you know, we in a world where everything is, he took my pacifier and it was blue. Can I get it back? Because he got 5 over there and I don't know which one's mine. Can I, as a matter of fact, give them all to me? That the whining stuff is just monotonous to me. And as y'all can see, I just don't have a whole lot of patience for all that whining and crap, stuff like that. But this is what we are, so this is what we got to deal with. So, um,
Yeah.
and that's it. I land on that for sure.
Jacob, what you got?
Um,
What's the change you want to see?
in the NFL,
Whichever sport you choose, overall or whichever sport you choose.
I hope my college team changes the way they play, or I'm gonna crash out.
You what?
I said I hope my college team changes the way they play, or I'm gonna change the way and start winning games, or I'm gonna crash out.
It's okay. It's okay. So you want them to change the way they play the game? That's all right. You could crash out. Look, long you sticking with your team. How about you, Miss D? What are your final thoughts? Would you feel like a change? Um, you know,
She's asleep.
she not
I'm
Miss D is
still,
not
I'm still
asleep.
woke.
Miss D not sleep. Miss D be up.
Um, for basketball, I need the players to be a little more tougher. I was looking at a video and I agree with it. Players are taking too much time management, load management, even though they might not be injured. And these
Hmm.
basketball tickets cost a lot of money,
Yeah,
and they need to consider the fans sometime. If you're
Yeah.
not really hurt, please play.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then all the guys who's playing or who's retired, support the WNBA players. Don't tell them what kind of money they should make, because if the other way was around, I never heard the ladies say anything bad about y'all.
That's right.
Support the ladies and their endeavors on trying to get their money. Don't tell them they don't deserve that, and put that narrative out there that they it's not making no money, because
Right.
you haven't seen the books, they haven't seen the books, so you don't know how much money they making. Obviously, they making some money because they still got these teams. Football, uh, the celebration rules changed that owners need to well, the NFL and the owners need to welcome in some black owners, and mental health is very important. You have players hurting themselves, the CTE you made physical changes, but you didn't make mental changes for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I have to say about that. And just basketball, it's good. It's women's basketball's it's looking good. The men's basketball, I was watching the draft. I didn't know who these players were,
Mhm.
For what?
for the for the NC when they had the draft last
Yeah.
this year. And
Yeah, I didn't
so
know a lot of them either. Miss
the
D, I didn't
women
know a
are
lot.
right.
Oh, the
Women
NBA.
are surpassing y'all because the women's game is getting a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, it's
More
already been better.
attention. Or
Right.
they get more
So the
attention, so
guys
that's
have
good.
to step it up. And the one and done is okay. It's just that while they there, you have to teach them some stuff.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Totally.
well, that's
You
all
know,
I have to say.
I wanna see how Syracuse can do little Anthony,
Mm.
Carmelo's son.
Oh,
I want to see how they do.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's really good too.
Yeah, he's real good. He's real good. Yeah.
But what I like about that is he was like Carmelo was like, I want him to take his time. I don't want him to rush, and I want him to go through the proper channels, and everything. So I like that.
Yeah. Enjoy
Um,
your college career.
right. And you don't always hear that when it comes to, basketball players and their sons playing basketball and stuff like that. You don't always hear that they have a choice. They don't have to be forced to a choice. They actually have a choice. So that's good all in all. I think for me overall with sports, they need to have better programs for their players. Like Miss D said, when it comes to mental health, have something in line for the coaches too, so that they can know how to connect to their players as well. New players coming in, even old play, the other players that are still on the team. Every year, you might get a different personality. You just don't know. But I think when it comes to the W, is that at some point I get it. It's nothing we can change about it being a money game, but at some point they're gonna have to care about their players because their players see it and they're gonna go continue to leave and go somewhere else and play. And
Yeah.
then you can't have a league if you don't have the players. Yes, you can. You can replace players, but great players like the ones we've seen pave a way in the game, the stories, the untold stories, the unspoken, all of them have worked hard for this new generation to be able to play in the in the WNBA in the way that they're playing.
Yeah.
So for the W, they got a lot of stuff. You gotta look. You wanna play. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay them since you want to play games. You really they're wising up now. They have more people that are into it. Everybody all over the world know about the WNBA not wanting to play these players, and they're
Yeah.
thinking the same thing that these fans are thinking. So guess what's happening? Since you trying to play in their face, they're not playing in your face. They're just moving in silence. And there's, hey, here go Project B. Hey, here go Unrivaled. Here go this. You're not going to
Yeah.
be able to silence the women. You're not going to be able to put these women inside of a box. For the NFL, they got to get better programs for mental health. They got to get a better foundation for not just the players, the coaches too, and especially they say they have certain things for the rookies, but I don't think that's enough. They putting you got to set the players up for, hey, if I don't meet your expectations, what can I do to be better, or what can I work on, instead of putting all of that weight on my shoulder in that first particular year. If I make a mistake or I don't play like you play, because you've seen it, like I said, you've seen it with Bryce Young. He comes back in his second year and he dominates. But you talk so much about him the first year of his rookie year. If he hadn't have been had the right surroundings there for him, he probably wouldn't have been able to do what he's doing this season. So it makes a difference about how hard they are coming off on these rookies like JD5, Caleb, Bryce, and so many others. Give them a fair chance. Let's go into, what I'm saying, year three. Even with the W, let's go into this year three, and then we can start saying different stuff. But you know, the negativity, they seeing it even though they don't want to see it. We got to figure out a better plan for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else? I think with college basketball and stuff like that, also
Mm-hmm.
they have a lot of pressure on them too as well, especially when they're in the spotlight, especially when you're the top teams. You have a lot of pressure on your shoulder. People are expecting certain things, and a lot of times it's not. We know what the players can do. It's up to the coach to get them to get it out of them. And sometimes different players play better on different teams,
Yeah.
or whatever. So we just got to, if they decide to make a different choice, so what? As long as they're happy and you get to see them making a difference, it'll be a difference if they're having a major setback. But anytime you change and move an environment or atmosphere, you got to allow the players to adapt to change before you start criticizing them. So, all in all, they got some, the NFL. I'm hard on this NFL, but the WNBA too, because we watched the whole season and the atmosphere was just not right.
Yep.
So these organizations have to figure out a way to do better when it comes to these players. Yes, they are going to, yes, playing the game is their job, but also as the coach in the organization, it's your job to look out for them. You are
Yeah.
their family away from their family. And so thank you guys for coming on the panel tonight on D
Of
Block.
course. Of
You
course.
know,
Of course.
I really
Been a
appreciate.
minute.
I know, because I didn't know if I was like, well, should I do tonight or tomorrow? So I was like, okay, let me, do tonight because I know full court gonna be on tomorrow night. And sometimes when you be engaged in the different shows, you be like, forget that. But and I'll just make a short
Exactly.
video. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, chat, for hanging in with us. Thank you, Panna. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna enjoy this weekend. Over here, the kids are out of school all next week. Have fun, everybody. And
You
so please
got it.
enjoy them babies. And we will see you in the chat because you know the babies are a blessing.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
I'm glad to see everybody on D Block. I'm glad to see everybody doing okay. One other thing before I leave, I have not. If you guys see really Milky Way, you tell her that she has been on ADP mine, and I just want to make sure she's okay. Not saying nothing's wrong, guys. I just haven't seen really Milky Way, so I just want to make sure she's okay. So just let
Okay.
her know that, guys, if you see her or whatever and stuff like that. But y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a great night, and I will see you guys in the chat tomorrow.
Peace.
K-Town,
Peace.
I'm coming for you.
Bye.
Good night, guys.